Or should I say, what up though? Shout out to all the returning subscribers. Get me? Shout out to all the new subscribers. Big you all up. You know what I mean? Big you all up. If you want to shout out an individual shout out, I will do that. But stay to the end of the stream. Put your finger in the live chat, and you will get your shout out. All right. Let me just double check that this thing is actually working as well. But as you can see, the title of this video, you already know what's gonna happen. You already know. You see it. You know what I mean? You see it. I mean, it may get to a point where we're not gonna do things in particular order, although that would help. Do you know what I mean? But so yeah, as you can tell by the title, get me. I have to talk about the situation with the situation with it's heartbreaking to say, isn't it? But we'll talk about it. Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie's mom, Voletta. See, I'm mispronouncing the name, but we'll get into that. You know what I mean? In regard to that situation there, and then we also will react to DEE's song G.I.B, which is Grime is back. Hence the title, Grime is back. Then Chip, aka Chipmunk, also released a Grime tune, Function Riddim, and then aside from Grime, if you do like MCs, you know what I mean? Like, then you would like J. Cole as well. Or a matter of fact, if you're a J. Cole fan, you also like Chip and you also like DEE because they are MCs. You know what I mean? They got bars for days. Just like we know J. Cole has. All right? So we're going to react to Clouds by J. Cole. This will also, like I said, in no particular order, we will react to page 51 of 261 in regard to Drake's lawsuit, all right, against UMG. You know what I mean? There's more coming in regards to that. And speaking of Drake, we'll also react to Drake admits he lost it all. You know what I mean? So we're going to react to that by Fantastic Hip Hop. There's another thing I want to react to, but I may not have time for that today, but it's in regards to deleted. And I don't want to give this other person free promo in it. If I mention a name, they're getting free promo. Do you know what I mean? But I may want to react to it based on what I saw the other day. I'm like, all right, nah. I know Delete is going to talk about that. I just knew. So you know what? Maybe, depending if there's enough time. We most definitely are going to react to why I stopped supporting Chelsea Part 3. Yeah? The reason why it's going to be Part 3 is because at the end of the day, I kind of not. Let's put it this way. Anyway, look, there's nearly 2 minutes or 3 minutes talking about this. Yo, I've got to find a way to speed up. You know what I mean? Just all within 30 seconds. All right, then we're also going to talk about Vibes Cartel linking up with Cole Palmer. And then we'll get into the Mobile Awards 2025 highlights. This time we're going to go through their website. It's going to be a lot more easier that way. And then obviously, MC Harvey reacting to the Wireless Festival situation. And on top of that, we're going to react to Power Book 3. You get me, Raising Canaan, Mark Dark's latest post in regards to that. All right. So without a shadow of a doubt, in fact, no long thing. Let's just react to the situation with what's going on with Biggie's mom. Let me try to figure out. You know what? First of all, it would be a good idea if I turn this on. And then, yeah, who would be the best? You know what? Hold on. I'm pretty sure Tisa Tells would talk about it. If she doesn't, then I know someone else who would. And that's another thing I should have talked on as well. Diddy's lawyer or one of the attorney quits on him. Hey, yo. Hey. I don't even know what to say. Oh, and we've also reacted to 50 Cent situation as well. Don't get that twisted now. 50 Cent versus Little Meech. 50 Cent is, I don't even know what to say. I really do not know what to say in regards to that. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we ain't got it. It's fine. She ain't got it yet. She hasn't reacted to it yet. Or not reacted, but talked about it yet. See, look, but I'm going to actually be more. Let's see if I can do it this way. Hold on, popular videos. Shout out to Chicks Move and that. You know what I mean? Let's see. It's got to be here. 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. It's all 50 Cent. All right, cool. Say no more. Say no more. So sometimes you just have to, you know what I mean? Look, you know you're talking about Emmerich. Let's go to Emmerich TV. At least I know Emmerich is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to hip hop. Someone who's, you know what I mean? Oh man, at 78. Wow. Let's just go on. All right, let's go. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I say hit the like.
Mic check.
Anyway, hit the subscribe. I don't know why this is taking long.
Rest in peace to Biggie's mom. A major loss today. Miss Voletta Wallace,
That's why it's name, Vanilla.
Biggie's mother, has passed away. Rest in peace.
For real, rest in peace.
She's definitely, she birthed one of the arguably one of the best MCs ever. And yeah, I want to say rest in peace to Biggie's mom, Miss Voletta Wallace. Damn.
For real, man. Condolences to her family and friends.
R.I.P. I'm gonna go into the story. Salute to the rec mob. We here running lights up. Wow. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Let me get into the story. Let me get right into it. This is not gonna be a long live. I mean, if y'all want to call up, you can, but I'm really just sending my condolences.
For real, man.
To her and her family, the whole Junior Mafia, and all the fans of Biggie. Yeah. Wow.
I don't even know what to say, man.
This changed the mood of the day for me. You know? Hold on, let me make sure I got the lines open, but I'm going to the story so I can
because what I want to do, I want him to get into the story and let us know what happened, and then we'll react to something else. So sorry for the somber mood and all that stuff there, but we have to talk about it. You know what I mean? She did give birth to arguably one of the greatest MCs. You know, man, his life was taken early as well, man. And it's like the way I look at it from another angle as well. Yeah, it's like they always say there's been rumors that, you know what I'm saying, like Diddy had or Sean Combs had involvement to do with what happened to Biggie. You know what I mean? So I don't know the full facts. I'm just saying allegedly, and I'm just saying there's been rumors out there. And what I do want to talk about as well in regards to this whole situation, and this is one of the reasons I brought this up as well, is the simple fact that there's this guy, and I'm sure you probably heard of him. His name is called Greg Caden. I don't know how to say his name. I don't care how to say his name. I don't care about respecting this guy. I don't care. Greg Caden. All right. So boom, watch this. Yeah. There's a situation where he was part of, I believe it was the LAPD, right? However, there was a team of investigators within the LAPD, and they found that there was some sort of corruption. I want to be careful with the words I'm saying here, yeah? But allegedly, this is all facts and information. You know what I mean? So we can research it another day, but the reality is there was that, right? So what happened was Voletta Wallace, Biggie's mom, decided, you know what? If this is true, then let me, like, I'm not, this ain't her saying it verbatim, but like, she basically wanted the full investigation. Rightfully so. She needs closure. She needs to know what happened to her son. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't make sense. Like, so, especially when it's still a mystery. Like, nah, someone knows something, right? Especially with allegedly the FBI watching Biggie. Doesn't make sense. I'm not saying they're involved. I'm saying they were watching him. Yeah, she said it out of her own mouth. Yeah, she said it out of her own mouth. I was watching another documentary. She said it out of her own mouth. Like, I'll never forget. And then it made me think. Okay, when did like, we'll get it back into it, but just allow me to, you know what I mean, like, talk for a bit. Like, so basically, imagine now, yes, she said something, yeah, in regards to the FBI. And then so yeah, it's like, okay. I thought, if that's the case, how did Biggie and Tupac met? In what year? That what got me curious, because I know there's that video of them. So I was like, okay, so she must have he made, what did I say? He made a, no, sorry, what am I talking about? Let me just get my thoughts together. Because you want to say so much, but there's so much words coming out your mouth. You're ahead of your time, and yeah, that. So basically, she said the FBI, or allegedly also watching Tupac, but I thought, okay, they were watching both of them, right? We know why they would have watched Tupac. We know why, because of the connection to the Black Panther movement. You know what I mean? We know why. Yeah. If you know anything about the Power movement, you know, and you know why the FBI really was created. Then, you know what I mean? I don't even want to talk about it on this particular channel. You know what I mean? I want to be very, like I said, religion, politics, all that. Nah. But the reality is, in regards to this particular situation, we always have to think very carefully at the timeline of events. All right. So I'm saying, in order to say this, they met, like, I believe it was either in late night 92 or early 1993. All right, boom. Watch this now. Yeah. Imagine she he focused. If you focus on the fact of when they met and how and they became friends, right? And then if you focus on that for a moment, from then they were always being watched, always. All right, cool. So now, when you get to the point of view of knowing that information, and she's had inkling that people are watching, and it's not just any people. You know what I mean? Cool. Not cool, but you know what I mean. So, all right. Now it goes into a thing where she has to investigate. If someone says that these people might be involved and they actually work for allegedly the LAPD, and she wants full investigation, and then there's paperwork that actually exists, but they try to get rid of the paperwork. It's like, all right, cool. Craig Caden already knew that, right? But watch this. Before that, during that situation, she had filed a $400 million lawsuit against the LAPD. Do you think she won? Nope. Do you know why she didn't win? It's because that case was sabotaged by Craig Caden. I won't say anything else more than that. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's so deep that we could go off into a whole tangent. Do you understand? We can go off into a tangent. And then when I talk about these things, I want to show you what I'm talking about. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to show you for yourself to see. So that's my whole point. So it's like, she also felt that Diddy wasn't, or you know, let me not say that. She found out, put it this way, Gene Dill got a phone call from Voletta Wallace and basically was just saying, stay on 10, like, be 10, continue to be 10 toes down on Diddy. Basically, that sounds mad. No Diddy, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why would she say that? Because she found out that Sean Combs is a horrible individual. So I'm glad that she got to see Diddy at least locked up, because she still regardless if we don't know, if we don't have the full on facts, if Diddy was or Sean Combs was involved in what happened in 1997 with with Biggie, we do know that at the end of the day, obviously he kind of, but I don't know, but we've been here and he forced that situation. He wasn't meant to be there. He wasn't meant to be in LA. He was not meant to be in LA. I don't think you understand. He was not meant to be in LA. He wasn't. However, let's just keep it moving on, man. Like, but at least he got to see Diddy locked up in jail. That's at least. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Give y'all some context to the whole situation with Miss Wallace. All right. Let's get it. I believe it was reported by TMZ. Salute to DB Rax.
Oh, TMZ once again.
He
Maybe I
sent
should
it
go
to
to
me.
TMZ.
It was a Power 105 post on IG. I was actually about to go get me something to eat and all that, because I was live not too long ago, maybe like an hour and a half ago. I got off like 11 something, maybe less than that. But salute the Racks on that. Yeah, I see a lot of condolences in the chat room and all that.
And if you're going through anything
All right, let's get into the story.
condolences
I
to
got
you as
y'all
well.
right here.
Damn, man. Rest in heaven.
Okay. So TMZ reports, it says 9 a.m., but if we going on LA time, so about 12 p.m. On East Coast time. So TMZ reports Notorious B.I.G. mom, I'm going to say, passed away at 72.
So you gotta be careful with the words you say, you know what I'm saying?
Remembering Voletta Wallace, the Notorious Big's mom. Voletta Wallace is dead. TMZ has learned Biggie Small's mother died Friday morning in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, according to Monroe County coroner. All right, it's a key beating. We're told she was in a hospice care, and the cause of death here is natural causes. All right, let me see what else they got.
Yeah,
Shows
that's how you
a
know
throwback picture of her
hospice.
and Biggie. When Biggie was he looked about 10, maybe 12 the most. Let me see. Voletta carried on Biggie's legacy after his tragic death, overseeing his estate, helping pass down his wealth to his family, including his daughter, Tiana Wallace. That's a fact.
Oh, my condolences.
She did a pretty good job running things too. Biggie's estate was estimated to be worth about 10 million when he died.
Wow.
And it's since ballooned to a now estimated 160 million. Wow. Salute to her
Wow.
for being on top of that.
Do you know what I mean? Hey, I salute to her. Because you got to think, it's that how do you, how do you, how do you, like, because obviously it's a grieving process at one thing, but then at the same time, she obviously knows how talented her son is, how her son means a lot to many people, and she did everything possible to make sure his legacy. You know what I'm saying? So much so, like when you think about it, like I don't even want to make comparisons in it, but like it kind of reminded me of Afeni Shakur as well. It's like the way they've handled the legacies of their sons' careers after the fact. You know what I mean? Like it's very interesting how they've done that. And when you think about it, one thing I do like show great respect is these two, they allowed their sons to know about their roots, basically. You know what I mean? She said she would regularly take her son to, you know, to to Jamaica, where they're from. I think it was like was it every year or at least every year? I think it was every year. I think he mentioned something like that. So I'm like, that's cold. What's it? You know what I mean? And speaking of Jamaica, we're gonna talk about Vibes Cartel linking up with Cole Palmer and stuff like that. But that's like for another. If we'll get into that. Yeah, I just wanted to just say that for a bit. But do you something to say? And I feel like when it comes to these situations, it's like you have to really salute her and how she's done that, how she's handled everything, because that's not easy. That's not easy. Let me quickly. I've been on this topic for quite some bit, so let me get through this a
Standing
bit
on
and let me move
business
on,
as a
right?
boss,
But
as a
yeah,
mother. Voletta celebrated when her son was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and her Instagram account was mostly dedicated to his achievements.
see,
She posted about his foundation, his streaming numbers, tribute concerts, and pop culture references. Mm. When Biggie's biopic Notorious premiered in
I remember that.
2009, Voletta explained why it was important to tell his story on the big screen. Mm. Yeah, man. Run the likes up. It's a sad day in hip hop, sad day in the world. Miss Voletta Wallace, aka Biggie's mom, has passed away.
Nah, man, I'll leave it there, man. Like it's too somber, man. I just don't even know what to say, man. It's like you gotta understand like it's one thing. I mean, I wish his son was still rapping. I can't even lie, but that's just on a selfish thing, innit? Do you know what I mean? But it's like, for example, Big Pun's son. Like he's still rapping. Like he raps Chris Rivers, and he's cold. He's cold. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's just Biggie. This whole situation. I can't. Even, I don't want to say like, but it's like okay, you know what? Let me like. 'Cause I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys to like, and you know what I mean. And we see what people are saying. Can't even speak properly, man. This is hard for me to really. All right, rest in. Okay, we really know what's going to be. We know what it's going to be. Condolences to the family. Yeah, we know what it's going to be. We know what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Condolences to the family. R.I.P. Miss Wallace. Um, May Miss Miss no, Wallace. Um, rest. And now she reunites. Got to spell reunites with her son to us. To her. Wait, no, let me not do that. Condolences to her family and friends. I'm glad she got to see some sort of justice the way her son was done dirty by not gonna say his name, but this truly is a sad time in hip hop. You know what I mean? It's a sad time in hip hop. And it's magic. No, in fact, you know what? Do you know what? I just realized something. This is also the same day. Obviously not on this particular day in 2025, but Malcolm X was, you know what I'm saying? Yo, two different situations, I know. But that's also another sad situation. But I will talk about Malcolm X in a different video. You know what I mean? I'll do that. But anyway, let's just keep it moving now because this is a very somber. In fact, should I even shit now? In fact, what I'll do is before I ever do that, Afeni, Shakur, and 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 all right. Wonder if I can play this. All right. I just want to play this one time and then we keep it moving. All right. I just have to play it just because
Tom, I
of the
already
situation.
underwater.
I'm in the same boat.
I'm in an actual boat. Because I've been using Grammarly's AI for years to keep me high and dry. Try it.
Oh wait, she did a rap radar. I didn't know that interview. I must have watched that. I didn't know that. I like rap radar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Smith.
Thanks.
I picked up my first Moon Man Award exactly 10 years ago for a video that I did called Parents Just Don't Understand.
Legend. 1999. That was in 1989. Listen, Will Smith has been about, Rev. He's been about. Put some respect in it.
And that was the first time that MTV presented any award for rap music. So now 10 years later, I'd like to introduce to you two parents who...
Hold on. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yo, I didn't know that. Did you? Leave your answer in the comment section below. But let's go.
Award for rap music. So now 10 years later, I'd like to introduce to you two parents who do seem to understand. I picked up my first Moon Man Award exactly 10 years ago for a video that I did called Parents Just Don't Understand. And that was the first time that MTV presented any award for rap music. So now 10 years later, I'd like to introduce to you two parents who do seem to understand. In its relatively short lifespan, hip-hop itself has gone from what some considered a passing fad to what now is its own undeniable driving force in music. And it is my, It is my great pleasure to present the women who made an enormous contribution to the world of rap and hip-hop. Please welcome the mothers of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur, Afeni Shakur, and Voletta Wallace.
I'm not crying. I am not crying. Oh man. I'm not crying. Whoa. That hug, that embrace. That hug, that embrace. That hug, that embrace. Biggie's mom and Tupac's mom. Are you understanding what's going on? Hey, listen. Back then, I was too young to really understand what was going on. I'll be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got. But the older you get, when you do understand, yo. And I know now I had to share this, man, to make people remind you. Do you know what I mean? Just remind you. Janet Jackson. Jeez, what's up with money? Oh.
Hi, I'm a...
I don't know why. For some reason, he looked very shook. Am I bugging, or did he look shook? Nah, he genuinely looked shook. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, and if he's got any involvement in to do with Biggie, like Tupac and Biggie's, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Yo.
Hi, I'm Afeni Shakur.
And I'm Voletta Wallace.
In keeping with both our sons' memories and contributions to the arts, we stand united as mothers preserving their legacies.
And they sure 100 million% did that. 100 million%. Because if you think about it, most people are going to still consider Biggie as one of the greatest rappers of all time. That's just facts. Even though he's only released, 2 albums? Yeah? And then most people are going to still consider Tupac as one of the most, you know what I mean? Like some may say he's not lyrical, but they still consider him one of the best rappers of all time as well. Irrespective of the beef that they had with each other, do you know what I mean? So, like, yo, let's keep it moving, man.
The fact that we are even standing here show what the power of faith, friends, family, loved ones, and fans can do to bring us all closer.
I wonder, you know what's mad? It just got me. Obviously, I know Will's. I don't know what to say, man. Anyway.
The memory of our sons, Tupac and Biggie, should continue to inspire us and unite us and inspire children around the world to overcome obstacles to achieve their goals.
In essence, music can enhance our chances to hold us together, help us to reach others, cross language barriers and color lines, thus giving us hope for the next millennium. Let's take a look at the nominees.
You go for all that. Let's see, do that little. Let's see.
Best rap video.
What video is that, bro? Have I never seen it? I know I've seen this video. I've seen that video. I just don't remember that part. I'm gonna have to react to it one day. Let's go.
And a mill. Can I get DMX. Rough Riders
It's a rough rider.
Nas featuring Puff Daddy. Hate Me Now.
I wouldn't enjoy this so much, but it features, you know what I'm saying? Nas. So obviously, yeah, I like Nas, who was one of my favorite MCs, but it features, what's his name, isn't it? Sean Collins. But look at that, Tupac's there as well.
Tupac. Changes.
I remember that bit. Speaking of that, I wonder who wins.
The best rap video goes to
Jay-Z featuring Ja Rule and Amir.
Yes, he produced that as well. I swear of God he produced that. Or am I bugging? No, hold on. He produced that. I'm pretty sure he did. Let me see. Let me go to title real quick. I'm pretty sure he produced that. Can I? Wait. Didn't want to play it, but okay. Yeah, Irv Gotti produced that. Irv Gotti produced that. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti as well. Still, same year, 2025. That's crazy work. So imagine how Jay-Z must be feeling, bruv. Because he's gonna recall on these type of memories. We may just get a new album from Jay-Z. We may just get a new album from Jay-Z. I just feel it because he's got a lot to play. Oh, now you have a Diddy. And then was like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, is that ain't who I think it is it? My son steals cookies. That ain't even fun. That's cold. You know what I mean? That's cold. Nah, that can't be the same one, can it? That's dope though.
Check it out. Right now I'm performing in the industry, rap music, where people recognize when they're no longer with us. It's good to have this award right here. Show that you appreciate it while you're still here. B.I.G. Tupac forever, y'all. Hip hop music.
B.I.G. Tupac forever, y'all. Hip hop music. And he's loyal. He's loyal. Do you know what I mean? He's loyal. Is going to investigate or is Big Nasty and Spice. Is this new? Okay, let's just stay focused. Let's just stay focused. Let's see what people are going to say in the comments because I know someone got to say something when we like that. If it will allow me to like. All right. See, look, I knew it. Here after the news of Miss Wallace passing, R.I.P. to those two beautiful mothers. This was such a beautiful moment for the community. R.I.P. to our finished secure Voletta Wallace. May your sons demand justice once and for all. Long live Feeney and Voletta Wallace. Do you know what I mean? Like, this moment here is so wholesome. But also, I'll put this. I'll just do this. This was a moment, and now Voletta Wallace and Afeni Shakur reunite in heaven with their sons, and we thank them for the legacy, for helping continue their legacies. Man, it's so man, it's so heartbreaking, man. Just hearing these type of stuff. It genuinely is heartbreaking. Man, I need me to pick me up. I can't even lie, man. So I'm just gonna click on DEE. You know what I mean? I need me to pick me up. I genuinely need me to pick me up. I really should have made that the last thing to. I don't know, but because of the situation. But anyway, listen. Listen. My name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Reacts, name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. Right now, we're gonna react to DEE's video for Grime is Back featuring Spyro, or aka Sir Spyro. Sound of the Sir. If you know, you know. So again, let's get into it. Especially if you're a Grime fan, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're a DWE fan, you must be if you are a Grime fan. You know what I mean? You must be if you're a Grime fan. If you're not, I don't know why you. Anyway, I'm joking. If you're not, you will be after this. All right, let's go. Get me.
Grime is back, like, Grime ain't back, Grime's never gone anywhere, it's just no one cared because it's not trendy. Now it's trendy again, and you're seeing it on the platforms and it's in your face.
Start to the business now.
Like, no, it's been happening. Sounds of the surf.
Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back.
Ooh, take. I listen again. This is DWE. He always gets weed ups.
Grime ain't back. Grime's never gone anywhere. It's just no one cared because it's not trendy. Now it's trendy again, and you're seeing it on the platforms and it's in your face. Everyone's like, it's back. Like, no, it's been happening. Sounds of the surf.
Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but some of them are top, but some of them are top, but.
Ooh, shut up, man, don't care about all that. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. I don't want to hear none of that when I'm here. If it wasn't for me, then you wouldn't be here. I've been rolling deep, setting a trend while you.
Jeez, I wouldn't be here. Listen, you wouldn't be here. Wait. Say the truth because it's true. You know what I mean? DWE is. Listen. DWE is that guy. He's always been that guy. Do you understand? Let's go.
Man, don't care about all that. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. I don't want to hear none of that when I'm here. If it wasn't for me, then you wouldn't be here. I've been rolling deep, setting a trend while you follow the sheep. Yeah, I was outside. Them man was asleep in the German whip in the German Jeep. Yeah, the movement Steve.
Do you see what he's doing? If you are a Grime fan, in fact, even if you're not a Grime fan, let's put you on game. Yeah. So basically, he's going through the list. He's doing songs like Grime song schemes. When I'm Here by Roll Deep. And in that song, Wiley said, what did he say? He said something about how what did he say? What was it? He said something along the lines of Wiley is the reason why everybody's here, which is true. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just straight facts. But then Wiley, part of Roll Deep, you know what I mean, made some win away. Then you see some of those Roll Deep members like Manga. Who else was there? I can't remember the like Manga's there. Like he just there. It's obvious. I saw him, man.
For me, then you wouldn't be here. I've been rolling deep, setting a trend while you follow the sheep. Yeah, I was outside. Them man was asleep in the German whip in the German Jeep. Yeah, the movement Steve. Can't put this boy in a corner. Boy, better know I'm a corner. We can clash here, we can clash on a corner. Make a boy forehead sweat like a sauna. Everything I see is like.
So boy in the eye. So some of these are gonna fly over your head if you don't know your Grime history. It's gonna fly over your head. So here's what I will do. Every song that he's mentioned in this video or in this song, I will do reaction videos to that song if I haven't already. Yeah, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you're notified of when that will happen. I can't do that in this video in this stream here because I already got my template on my list here, and I want us to stick to my list. Yeah, but anyway, so I think it's easier that way. So because otherwise I want to be putting up explaining everything. You know what I mean?
For me, then you wouldn't be here. I've been rolling deep, setting a trend while you follow the sheep. Yeah, I was outside. Them man was asleep in the German whip in the German Jeep. Yeah, the movement Steve. Can't put this boy in a corner. Boy, better know I'm a corner. We can clash here, we can clash a corner. Make a boy forehead sweat like a sauna. Everything I see is like deja vu. Cause I've done it before. Tell me it's not true. From way back, I've been on my piece.
I'll make your forehead. Listen. I'm not listening to bars.
Man, I'm talking before telling you. Never been a man treading on thin ice. Then I'm back there, man live nice from kidulthood to adulthood. Man, I've been raising the level and up in the price. More fire ban them cause the lack of education condemns. This is the scene that we drop in the gems.
Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but some of them are top, but some of them are top, but Grime is back.
It's like some of these man don't get me. Get in your head, they would never forget me. UK treasure man have to protect me. How many block clock, yeah.
Hey, don't worry, D-Double. Don't worry about that. Trust me, we know you are treasure. You are, hey, listen, we know. You hear me? We know. Yeah? We know. I've been saying it. He's your favorite MC's favorite MC. Do you know what I mean? And now we're entering the next generation. It's like he's your favorite MC's favorite MC's favorite MC. Straight up. Let's go.
Here to detect me. Bag of man jumping on the next high. Didn't grow up on this blood, you're chatting shy. Try go on like man never helps see light. With this thing, the future's bright. Roadside G from early. Pull up on radio sets from early.
Jeez! What the roadside? Bam, bam. I listen, roadside G's. They got a mention. You see, this is why I rate D-Double. This is why I rate D-Double. Roadside G's. Are you? I listen. South London to the world and back. What you saying? Listen. Because they are, like, if you're talking of before UK drill was UK drill, let me put you on game. Yeah? Before UK drill was UK drill. In fact, before Creptan Conan was Creptan Conan. You know what I mean? There was Creptan Conan and Reds, obviously, but then before that, there was Gypset, right? They were obviously paying attention to what Roadside G's were doing. You know, if you know, you absolutely know. If you don't know, now you know. You understand? Listen, there's levels to this. Get me, shout out to R.A, Stat Capone. Get me, all the man there in Roadside G's, man. Like, seriously, legends. Let's keep moving.
Grime is back. Some of them are top, but some of them are top, but
Grime is back. It's like some of these man don't get me. Get in your head, they would never forget me. UK treasure man have to protect me. How many block clock, yeah, did it detect me? Bag of man jumping on the next high. Didn't grow up on this blood, you're chatting shy. Try go on like man never helps see light. With this thing, the future's bright. Roadside G from early. Pull up on radio sets from early. Man don't want it on the mic from early. I'm so solid on the mic from early. What? You got a shit.
I'm so solid on the mic from early, because back then, so solid. Listen. Like, I got that bar straight away. This is what I'm trying to say to you, yeah. All the names that are mentioned in this, I promise you, and the songs I will do reaction to. Like, you need to understand here. Like, as much as I like K-pop, as much as I like hip-hop, as much as I like Afro beats, as much as I like Amapiano, just know that I'm a grime kid at the end of the day, bruv. You get me? I'm a grime kid, bruv. If you know, you know. Shout out to DJ Target, you know. We need another season of Grime Kids. You know, we need another season of that. Let's go. Hey, we want to talk about Grime is back. Hey, we want to talk about Grime is back. Let's go.
Like man never helps see light. With this thing, the future's bright. Roadside G from early. Pull up on radio sets from early. Man don't want it on the mic from early. I'm so solid on the mic from early. What? You got a chip on your shoulder? Roll with us or get rolled over.
That ad-lib. If I didn't pause it, you would have never understood the ad-lib. Oh no, that's the word. Oh no, that's the word. Never seen, never heard. And listen, this bro is solid, you know. Listen. This style is wicked, you know. Listen. I always Coca-Cola. Listen. If you know, you know. Because before I listen, oh man, this is crazy. People say it's crazy, not crazy. Like, this is bringing out memories, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because he's mentioning names, he's mentioning certain things. You know what I mean? Like, let's go.
Early, what? You got a chip on your shoulder? Roll with us or get rolled over.
You got a chip on your shoulder? Roll with us or get rolled over. Chipmunk, roll with us or get rolled over. A caller, if you know, you know. Hey, listen. Hey, you gotta pay attention.
Bossing this thing Jehovah. Without this you and shit like Doja.
Some of them are top, but Grime is back.
Back then bear man was declining that. Show me the enemy and I'm finding that. On this music pitch I'm twining that.
Some of them are top, but Grime is back.
This music lad I've been climbing that. Every single year with no gap. Man can't tell me my tunes don't slap.
Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but some of them are top, but some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but some of them are top, but some of them are top, but Grime is back. Some of them are top, but Grime is back. Someone never talk, but Grime is back.
That track is cold,
Someone
though.
never talk, someone never talk, but Grime is back.
Shit.
Someone never talk, but Grime is back.
I just also wonder, I like, you know what? As much as I'm a Grime kid, I don't want to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to give that person free promo. Get me? You either know or you don't know. Get me? It's a personal situation. Yeah? But, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say anything else other than that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm paying more attention to something I don't want you to pay attention to. But it kind of just, you know what I mean? But it's not going to ruin my vibe for this video and this song, all right? It's just not going to. Yeah? Cool. All I'm going to say, anyone who's ever or has any ill intentions to do me dirty, yeah. You can't do me dirty and get away with it. I'm not saying that I will do something physically or anything like that. I'm just saying at the end of the day, you know, let me not say anything. Let me not say anything. I'll just say this. At the end of the day, tread a thin line when you're, just live with good morals and good ethics and, you know what I mean, put God first and, you know what I mean? I'll just say that. Let's go.
Grime is back. Someone never talk, but someone never talk, but someone never talk, but Grime is back.
Get me? God,
the king of reload.
God built my battle.
Alright, cool. Let me tell you, he's the king of reload. Yeah?
He is the king of reload, you know.
Sounds of the sir.
How? On this thing and I'm on this now. Milking the game and I got it like cow. Married to the game and I've made my vow. Man, I still study my verse on pow. Lyrical master, man, I for bow. If I catch an enemy, it's gonna say ow. Pull up the big team's gonna say
king of reload.
Oh yeah, Terror Danger. Rest in peace, Terror Danger as well. Oh man.
Very soon, this room will be full of 1,000 online entrepreneurs.
I needed me a pick me up, yeah. And obviously that picked me up clearly, right? And then at the end, rest in peace, Terror Danger. Oh, nearly forgot. Get me? He's a Grime legend as well. Like his rhythms are too cold. He also produced one of my favorite tunes, yeah. For Nasty Crew. What's the name of that tune? Actually, I know the name of the song, and I want to sing the song, but I'll react to it another day, yeah. But basically, obviously, I can't say certain words in it, you know what I mean? So I have to be careful. But get me, he's got cold fire rhythms. Everyone want to talk about Grime is back. Everybody want to talk about Grime is back. I should have reacted to this, but I haven't got that on my list to do. So anyway, Chip, JK, D-Double, Jamie, all on the same day. Wait, JK dropped as well. Jamie, nah, I'm sorry. I saw something, and I've literally got no respect for him anymore. I don't care. I don't. Yeah. So I want to talk about Grime is back. Shout out to Manga. DW, you have to be the most respected artist in Grime. Look at all these legends showing up for, man. Love to see the tune slaps too. Grime never left. You know them ways there. Facts or defo. Facts. Grime has always been here, and it is great to see D-Double continuing to show how it is done. This tune and video is fire. It's cold. All the references, and he defo is the reload. Hold on. Reload king, because I feel, because I wanted, because been reloading since hearing it. Everyone want to talk about Grime is back. Hey, listen, shout out to D-double-E. And we saw that Chip was also in this video as well. So, without further ado, we are, see look, anyway, We are going to react to Chipmunk's new tune. Chip, what's it called? Function Riddim. Yeah. But anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. My name is Voletta, aka Alkebulan Trust. The name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. He's at the Shell petrol station. He's at the Shell petrol station. Does that mean he's... Listen, anyone who knows Chip, anyone who knows about Grime, whenever he's at the Shell petrol station, that means one thing only and one thing only. That means he is sending for someone. But who? Upon recent events, I'm thinking of someone else. I don't even want to say who I think it is. But I'm here for it. Let's go. Man's getting a fresh lineup.
Touch mic and a function, ride the production. Touch mic and a function, ride the production. Touch mic and a function, ride the production. So we're vibing to London. Now you can't tell me nothing. You ain't on nothing, still can't tell me.
Okay, so now we know Chip's got a new ad. Woo woo, because he used that in he dissed to someone. You know what I mean? Let's go. Woo woo. I am audio. If you know, you know. When I have to make music, get me. If you know, you know, you know. All right, listen, let's go. But how is man casually getting a fresh trim when he's filming a video? Casually. That lineup's cold, though. I can't even lie. It's shot. No
the production. Touch mic and a function, ride the production. Touch mic and a function, ride the production. So we're vibing to London. Now you can't tell me nothing. You ain't on nothing, still can't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear about goat, that's mutton. Don't get peppered and curried, I'm glutton. Feel say about pussy, go on.
Listen, I don't think you understand. Are you ready for Chip's bars? Don't tell me about goat, that's mutton. Because mutton, curry, goat, if you know, and for him it's food, he eats every time. Listen, too easy to break down, too easy. Let's go.
Production, so we're vibing to London. Now you can't tell me nothing. You ain't on nothing, still can't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear about goat, that's mutton. Don't get peppered and curried, I'm glutton. Feel say about pussy, go and touch a button. Bluff your fuck, niggas ain't doing man nothing. What I want for this fool bugging like he the only one that grew up in the trench or something. Allow it. Smarter than who articulate that. I was with it, ain't no one manipulate, man. Chip ain't part of the get along gang. Good on my own, yeah, stipulate that. Stick to the booth and stick to the truth. 16 in the booth, life sticks in the room. I was in always.
Facts. He's been doing this since he was 16, bruv. Or technically younger than that. But like he's literally been about since 16, bruv. But that part where he mentioned, get me, don't tell him about beef or what did he say? And he's talking about gluttony. You know what I mean? He's had enough. He's had enough. He's too cold with the bars, man. Too cold. Let's go.
Now you can't tell me nothing. You ain't on nothing, still can't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear about goat, that's mutton. Don't get peppered and curried, I'm glutton. Feel say about pussy, go and touch a button. Bluff your fuck, niggas ain't doing man nothing. What I want for this fool bugging like he the only one that grew up in the trench or something. Allow it. Smarter than who articulate that.
All right, no, he's sending for someone. He's sending for someone, but who? Leave your answer in the comment section below. If you know who he's sending for, he's definitely talking about someone. Who is he talking about? I'm listening now. I'm like, he has to be sending for someone. And here we go again. He's in the off license. My reaction video to Grime Scene Savior, the music video, is on my other channel, by the way, so you can run up the views on that one as well. Do you know what I mean? Let's go.
That I was with it, ain't no one manipulate, man. Chip ain't part of the get along gang. Good on my own, yeah, stipulate that. Stick to the booth and stick to the truth. 16 in the booth, life sticks in the room. I was in always deeper than rap. Could have been a brick or glee in a cap. But shark and bath, carrots, Parada, Walker, invest bricks and water. Niggas hating on Chipmunk, of course, star. Biggest chain in my hood off the North Star. Yeah, let that breathe. North London had to make man see. I had a submarine.
Paid respect to North Star. If you know we're on the rise and we come back down, cause it feels good if I listen. And I know that is I listen. They are bangers, man. Even before that, they are bangers. I listen, Chip. For Chip, that's another video, another song, but they're paying homage. You know what I mean? Paying homage. And obviously, chicken, eating, parata, you know, anyway, let's go.
Come back, carrots, Parada, Walker, invest bricks and water, niggas.
See, Parada Walker, a man's walk, and he went to Chicken. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Aye, listen. Because you meant, aye, listen. Let's keep moving.
Stick to the booth and stick to the truth. 16 in the booth, life sticks in the room. I was in always deeper than rap. Could have been a brick or key in a cab. But shark and bath, carrots, Parada Walker, invest bricks and water. Niggas hating on Chipmunk, of course, star. Biggest chain in my hood after North Star. Yeah, let that breathe. North London had to make man see. I had a submariner since college, wavy. I'm just a grime MC. P.O.M.E, I'm a Haringey kid. Friends on this side, friends on that side, but they got war, that's what Haringey is. Many ways out this Haringey thing, let me talk my shit. I don't wanna hear you talk your shit. Niggas ain't so double wood or good in they hood. For man to care what their opinion is like, what's real rap? If you're so real, why did you get rapped? Say you rap real, play that, not facts. Don't know what you thought.
I know he's sending for someone, and no one can't tell me any different. Obviously, at the beginning, obviously the thumbnail, I'm seeing that he's at Shell petrol station, but now he's actually at Shell petrol station. He pulled up. That only means one thing: he's sending for someone. But who is it? And I don't want to see. And I'm saying this out now. I don't want to see anybody else pull up to any petrol station. I don't care if it's BP, Texaco, or whatever. Don't be putting up and filming videos in front of there and putting it on YouTube or any other platform and assume that you can, you know what I mean? Because you're not Chip, yeah? You're not Chip. You're not Chipmunk, yeah? That's all I'm going to say. Don't be trying to do that. Don't try that, all right? However, I will say this. Who is he sending for? Let me know in the comments. I'm intrigued. I'm ready for this. Let's go.
But no, it's not that. Check a man's rhythm for indirect. Slap that, yeah, make sure he don't come back. Trust me, I'm big tip, I pen like that. Trust me, I'm big tip, I send like that. I'm from ends like that. I'm from London, I moved to Atlanta at 21. Had me feeling like 21. Try to take man for sweet boy, R.I.P.
He moved to Atlanta at 21. He's feeling like 21. He's referencing 21 Savage, who moved to Atlanta. Hey, listen. He really did move to Atlanta at 21. It's not even like he's playing with words or numbers. That's literal facts. Because maybe he had to deal with T.I. You know what I mean? Anyway.
R.I.P. boy, done like Romeo 21. Better than me, nah, little man, chill. Better yet, you ain't better than anyone. Most MCs can't handle one MC. What you know about you versus everyone. Give a fuck for a marketing plan. Kill an MC, then I'm marketing that. If you ain't onside, then you're offside. When I'm up front, ain't no marking a man. You can ask Gets, I was 16 swinging on sets with everyone at my neck. So don't mix me in no chat with no studio spitter. I get down live in the flesh. Taking no chances. I don't trust gal.
He's sending for someone. He's 100% sending for someone. You know what's funny? Because I remember Chip was like, he's had enough. He's retiring from sending for people. Where to tell? I'm like, really, Chip? Really? Get me? That's like saying 50 Cent is done with trolling. Nah, that guy is always going to be trolling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta say, he also made reference to Soul Solid as well. But this time in regards to Romeo, get me Romeo done. If you know, you know. And in the song 21, that he would basically started off talking about being A21, and then he ended it by talking about 21, but in terms of Romeo done. Because if you listen to 21 Seconds, Romeo says his age. He said, oh no, it wasn't his age. He said tomorrow by 10 plus 1, Romeo done. No, he does say his age. He goes, how old am I? 21. I got 21 seconds of my vocals done. Tomorrow by 10 plus 1, Romeo done. Listen.
I'm from London, I moved to Atlanta at 21. Had me feeling like 21. Try to take man for sweet boy, R.I.P. boy, done like Romeo 21. Better than me, nah, they call man chill. Better yet, you ain't better than anyone. Most MCs can't handle one MC. What you know about you versus everyone. Give a fuck for a marketing plan. Kill an MC, then I'm marketing that. If you ain't onside, then you're offside. When I'm up front, ain't no marking a man. You can ask Gets, I was 16 swinging on sets with everyone at my neck. So don't mix me and no Chapman, no studio spitter. I get down live in the flesh. Taking no chances. I don't trust gal, I don't trust artists. Go to an event with just a +1. I'ma smuggle my thing on the red carpet. It's still good over evil, and good versus evil. Hold my own, I ain't feeble. Art Sean or Chandon.
We're gonna read it up one more time just for that Pacific bars.
Flesh, taking no chances. I don't trust gal, I don't trust artists. Go to an event with just a +1. I'ma smuggle my thing on the red carpet. It's still good over evil, and good versus evil. Hold my own, I ain't feeble. Art Sean or Chandon or Ram or Pius. From school days, man, I take check from people. Ride the production, so we vibe in London. Touch mic in a function, ride the production. And so we vibe in London. Touch mic in a function, ride the production. So we vibe in a London. Chippy.
Chip is really producing a Grime album. I'm ready for this. Full Grime album. I'm ready for it. Savior. Oh, that's the name of the album. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Anyway, let's see. I've done my reaction video to that on my other channel, so let's see what people say now. All right, so. All right. Oh yeah, I've got to react to that as well. Jenny and Dolce tomorrow. All right, let's go. Chippy says the beat is so London during a cold February. Chip, yeah. The beat is filthy. I'm American and I first heard Chips power up in a Runscape PK video. All these later, I'm still rocking with Chip. L from the USA, basically. Chip at the petrol station, the scary sight. You see? All right. Chip outside of Shell petrol station means one thing. However, the new album, I am fully here for it. You know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah, anyway. Let me know what your thoughts are on that tune as well. Get me. Shout out to Chippy, aka Chipmunk. Now we're gonna react to, oh wow, I've almost done maybe an hour, so there's probably some things I cannot actually react to. But no, let me not do that. I'm gonna just go through what I go through, and what I want to do for the other channel, I'm gonna have to leave that till tomorrow. All right, so now we're gonna react to J. Cole's Clouds. I like videos, but this is J. Cole, man. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? What do you want me to do? Anyway, if you are a J. Cole fan, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. My name is Voletta, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. For example, I'm going to react to Clouds by J. Cole. It's interesting how he has the small letters C and louds. So that in itself is lyricism in itself. Because what does he mean by that? You know what I mean? Let's go.
My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out. Tired of sticking out in the crowd.
me that 2009 to 2011 feel. If you know, you know. Let's go.
Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I
irony is.
Flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole, and heat blows. Your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy.
Flow. And then obviously I'm listening to the lyrics itself. It's like J. Cole, man. Come on, man. Let's go.
Work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought. I caught a lot of murder charges. Turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, that turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings. Dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet of shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist. So stay safe or get left with chest on your faces. Death waits for your last breath. I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straight for it. The pain I feel.
Why is he spazzing like this? Why is he spazzing like this? Yo.
Had ever thought I caught a lot of murder charges. Turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, that turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings. Dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet of shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist. So stay safe or get left with chest on your faces. Death waits for your last breath. I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, out of chain on my neck, but shine light baguettes. Your last breath, I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, out of chain on my neck, but shine light baguettes. Ashamed not to flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio, back in my barrio. Parties got shot up, so I built up on my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game and experience. I'm serious, nigga. Like the rest, my mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio, back in my barrio. Parties got shot up, so I built up on my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game and experience. I'm serious, nigga.
Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up.
I'm high, so I feel like that.
Yeah. My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds. I ain't been stepping out. Tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I.
Listen, it genuinely gives me that 09 feeling, 2009. Leave your answer in the comment section below if you feel the same way. If you feel the same way, or even if you don't, leave just like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed, the over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown.
He didn't say what I think he did he? Hang on.
I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed, the over dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care the world's gonna break, long as they make money off it. Pain brings profit.
I think
gray hairs, I
think this is the most important verse out of all of this. The first few parts, he was just showing off. He was just showing off that. Don't forget that I can still out rap you. Don't forget. You know what I mean? Don't forget. You know what I mean? I'm J. Cole. Don't forget. That's what that part was about. But this part is a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. listen to what he actually says. Because it's obviously the first part, like, okay, then it's just the things he says within that. It all ties in. You got to really, and plus you have to know what's going on within society to really understand what he's actually saying. That's another thing. If you pay attention to what's going on, you'd be like, all right, I hear exactly what he's saying, and I know exactly what he means.
Quicker than I thought I'd be.
I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over-dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed. As it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees, I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined.
I'm not defined by my fortune. Even before that, he says, I proceed with caution. I told you, this is the most important part. This is the most important part. Listen.
It's a poisonous seed indeed, as it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees. I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined by rhymes. Though I'm in my prime, there was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds. And the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old. I'm in my prime, there was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds. And the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old. So keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen. The dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't buy, subscribe so you can just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing. Before long, all the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our
why is he going in like this?
Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old. So keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen.
If you don't water your lawn, then it won't stay green. And he's letting you know to water your dream, to nurture your dreams. It's actually right. I'm glad I reacted to this. Because obviously, like, I like visuals, yeah, but you know what? It might get to a point where I might have to react to audio as well. But if I do that, it has to be someone that actually, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Folds and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old. So keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen. The dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't buy, subscribe so you can just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing. Before long, all the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
I'm high, so I said it like that.
I think he said it. There are artists that are actually using AI. Yeah. What about CLT? Use AI to, you know what I mean? I get it, but
ever watch a project fall apart like dominoes?
All
One
within
here's
reason.
another.
Everything should be all within reason. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like there's junk food out there, and it's food that's obviously unhealthy, but it's all with everything within reason. But really, right? Am I right? Let's see what people say. I swear I subscribe. Okay, this is why I thought this was J. Cole's actual thing. You know, we're gonna anyway. Drop by the inevitable website. Just wanted to share. Hold on. I made this a few days ago. Then I added a second verse and was like, man, I've got a blog now. I can put whatever I want up there. I didn't have the title 20 minutes ago. Then I decided to really put this up. But now I've got one. Clouds produced by DZ. Old Man and small contributions from me. J. Cole. Say less. Jermaine Cole. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. as a millionaire. I felt that. Party goes, okay, I built on my cardio, dodging, collecting code like Mario is a crazy sick line. And you know what he's referencing, right? You know what I mean? You know what he's referencing. He's referencing the beef between Kendrick and Drake. You know what I mean? He's referencing that. And if you think about it, he really is, and he really did. Like, never ever doubt J. Cole. He will always be hip hop. You know what I mean? He will always be hip hop. Don't get that twisted. And speaking of hip hop, oh no, we've done that already. But let me know what your favorite verse was in regards to that. In regards to that J. Cole tune, yeah, like J. Cole is just a different. He's a different level. He's a different level. Like, he's a different level. Anyway, speaking of hip hop, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification. Let's go. By the way, my name is Voletta, aka the Alkebulan Trust. Give me a second. The name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And right now, hold up. Right now, I'm going to react to how Drake crashed out over Kendrick and his album Flop on Tour. Yeah? So let's straight away, no delay. Let's go. Get me.
Now, when it comes to Drake, it seems like with every week that has been passing, everything is just getting much worse for him. And initially, while the Grammys and the Super Bowl was humiliating enough, now with Drake finally getting back to the music with SSS For You, and with this record putting up all-time low numbers, as this record has had such low streams that it is going to be the first Drake album in the entire streaming era to not have anywhere near a #1 song, overall what Drake is now realizing is that beyond Kendrick winning and pushing forward everything that he has been since their beef, that beyond other artists, Drake's actual moves and impact mean little to nothing anymore, and that is because he is at the lowest point he has ever been at as an artist, and seemingly because of this, as Drake is realizing it really may be over. He just lost it and threw out his most direct diss to Kendrick Lamar that we have seen in quite some time while on his current tour. Now, before we get any further into what Drake did this time, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And really, in this
the thing is, yeah, like, I'm not being funny. Drake, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Yeah. I'm not being funny. I'll say this again, yeah. He genuinely needs therapy, but he also needs, if things are, anyway, I won't say anything else. From what I've seen, get me. From what I've seen, yeah, get me. Like I said, I let God handle everything that especially beyond my control, innit? I don't wish down bad on anybody. I wish everyone to have success. I wish everyone to win, but obviously you can't. Not everyone can win. Yeah, but like, I want people to understand that I don't wish down or bad on Drake or whatever. If someone has done something morally wrong, ethically wrong, and it's just the plain wronging, do you know what I mean? Then they are gonna get the inevitable, right? They're gonna pay for those consequences of those actions they took. You understand? And obviously, like, I'm no one to judge or anything like that. So that's. Oh, I knew there was something else I forgot to react to. Oh, we'll get into that. Maybe. I don't even know.
This time where Drake is doing so bad, his fans are still going at everyone because they can't accept their favorite artist is washed. So please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It is more needed than ever and helps me out a ton. And so now with Drake, despite the fact that on some level at least Drake has learned that he is never gonna diss Kendrick Lamar directly again because that has ruined him like we have never seen somebody get ruined before, of course, Drake is still trying to find the most pathetic and subtle ways to send disses Kendrick's way for some reason. And while on SSS For You, from lyrics making fun of the fact that with Kendrick in charge of the rap genre as a whole, dancers need dictionaries, to him referencing Not Like Us by name, Drake thought he did something against him here. Clearly as those
that line or that bar makes him look 10 times worse. That makes you look like one is exactly, in fact, it proves Kendrick Lamar's right in regards to the Euphoria line, where in Euphoria he mentions, he goes, I make music to electrify him. You make music to pacify him. I could double down on that line, but I will spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Now, you know what I'm saying? So he warned him. All right, cool. Watch this here. I'm not like, maybe it's me and the era that I grew up in, and maybe it's because if I feel like if you like one particular MC and you like, you're gonna eventually like certain type of MCs. You saw I just reacted to J. Cole's Clouds, right? I reacted to that. So if you think about how I reacted to that and the way I was rewinding that on several occasions, and I'm trying to make sure I don't miss out on anything as well. That's another thing. It's like, and I'm letting you know that it's the last part, the last verse is that verse. That should let you know, me personally, I respect lyricism. Don't get it twisted. There are some songs out there where it doesn't justify having multiple lyricism, and for you to, it's magic because some people think you have to always think and this, but you don't necessarily. You can make a good tune with like being a lyricist. You know what I mean? Like even the hook could be a double entendre or a triple entendre. You may not be aware of it if you're not clued up, and then you know what I mean? Like, because think about it, Not Like Us is such a simple, like Not Like Us, that song, but also the hook. In general, the hook has several meanings. I've seen some people take it out of context, but when I know, if you understand what it means, it can actually relate to other things, basically. But anyway, let's go.
Those lyrics didn't work and just made Drake look like more of a joke, because everyone who heard these lines just laughed at him even more. Where Drake is now at the point where everything he is saying and doing is getting no motion, he is seemingly becoming more livid, and especially at Kendrick Lamar, and because of this. And the fact that GNX, after months of being released, is already outperforming SSS for You's debut in every single way possible. Overall, Drake really seems to be more angry with Kendrick Lamar than he ever has been, and as a result of this, Drake is now trying to push the line to the furthest place possible where he can diss the current king of hip-hop and have everybody know it, but not actually go far enough to the point where he can get any more backlash or career-ending diss tracks his way from it. And so now with Kendrick taking over every facet of hip-hop and music at this point, and Drake just having to witness his place in all of this reach an absolute
Some people seem to think it's supposed to be a career ending for Drake, it's supposed to be this, it's not that. Like, hip-hop is hip-hop. Hip-hop is a sport. Like, if you look at sports, right? All right, yeah, there are some sports where they have some things where a team gets relegated, right? But the reality is, yeah, in every competition, let me use the English Premier League for a super prime example, because I'm going to react to Chelsea Football Club, why I stop supporting them next, right? Anyway, actually, no, that will be after, but because I need to react to something else. So it's like, when you think about it, it's like, hey, yo, think about it. Let's focus on the simple fact that every season they go for the competitions that are available for them to win. You got the Premier League, right? The course of a season, that's 38 games, all right? Then you've got the FA Cup. Then you've got the Carabao Cup. And depending if they qualified for either the Champions League or the Europa League or the Europa Conference League, you know what I mean? Depending on the situation, then maybe they have to play in one of those matches. All right? But if you I don't want to say take away those, because being a Chelsea fan, and why I stop supporting Chelsea, but being a Chelsea fan, just to help you understand, it's like if Chelsea got knocked out of the FA Cup, right? This season, 2024 to 2025 season. They got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, 2024 to 2025 season. But next year, they can go again. Does it mean that they are poor or rubbish or they've been eliminated. Yes, they've been eliminated from the competition this season, but it doesn't mean next season they can't come back and make a strong comeback and actually win the competition. Now, I'm not saying that Drake could come back next year or this year later and just come and win against Drake. I'm sorry, I'll win against Kendrick, or still got to win against himself clearly. But I'm just saying, I'm using football as a prime example because it just makes you realize that it's not about that. You know what I mean? It's not like you're always gonna. You know what I mean? You're always gonna have a turn to compete. You know what I mean? Plus, it's hip hop. It's hip hop culture. His name's gonna get mentioned regardless. Do you know what I mean? Like he solidified himself, whether people want to call him an industry plant or not. He solidified his name in hip hop, whether I like it or not. Do you know what I mean? For me personally, I think he's stained his legacy by doing that call, the lawsuit against UMG. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? He's stained his legacy. I don't care what nobody says. He's stained his legacy. But does he care? No. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Because he's not like us.
All-time low. I guess after taking so many L's, he has finally publicly lost it in front of everybody about how much he despises Kendrick Lamar, as during one of his recent shows during his Anita Max Win tour, in between all of the cringe antics like the smoking hoodie and whatever tough guy act you want to try and call it when he starts performing energy, Drake's concerts are really starting to look like game shows at this point, as everybody is coming with signs asking him for something, which of itself is starting to get very strange, but that's a whole conversation for another day. There was a remaining fan in the crowd who was not asking him for something, but actually was validating his loser's mentality by dissing Kendrick Lamar right in front of his face with a sign that said, "Kendrick is a..." Now, when Drake was staring in the crowd and this fan was holding the sign up, Drake looked around the crowd, seemingly saw the sign calling out Kendrick, and then did a double take to really see if he was finally being validated, and then after looking at the sign and taking it all in, Drake commented on it for the entire arena to hear and said that's facts. And I mean, with this little but very loud moment, I mean, this is just straight up comedy, because while Drake has seemingly been waiting for a moment now to say something like this about Kendrick publicly, he also tried to say it quickly, which once again is showing how he's trying to get the closest he can to dissing Kendrick ever is left of his career without ever actually crossing any sort of line again. But now in the grander picture, when it comes to moves like this from Drake, while he's able to even have a moment like this with his remaining fans on the other side of the world because people out there still support him, which in of itself is largely because they were never rap or hip hop fans and were always just Drake fans, which also just speaks to the larger way Drake distorted hip hop culture and why this.
No, see, again, and this is, I want to say this here, and I'm not saying I defend Drake, but I will say this. The reason why Drake is able to have fans overseas is because, you know what I mean, he's able to cater to a certain demographic. That's what it comes down to. And if you've got that certain demographic on, you're able to, because you think about it, his music has been on radio, it's been on shows, and been on, you know what I mean, like, been on adverts. People are naturally going to hear it around the world. The same way, like, some people, like, some be like, oh, see, he sold out the Wireless Festival. Nah, all 3 days, nah. I want to see, first of all, I want to see the full facts. Show me it's been sold out, because I believe that's a lie. I don't care what nobody says until I see evidence in front of my own two eyes and be like, oh, it's sold out. Fair enough. But how can you say the way that it is as well when it comes to festivals? The fact that it's in a park, it's like, to me, relax. Do you know what I mean? Relax. The way that people can jump over fences, this, that, and the third, nah, relax. You're trying to make him seem like he still got it. Nah, because they use Vybz Kartel's name to promote and market. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, Vybz Kartel should have never been a special guest. He is the type of guy that should be a headline act. You understand? He should be a headline act. I don't care. Yeah? He should be a headline act. Hey, let's go.
this beef between him and Kendrick needed to happen in the first place because of the current landscape of music. What Drake is now realizing just from seeing his album crumble so early into its release, and at that to us and GNX. That when it comes to the US, which is of course the home of hip-hop and all of its major places, Drake is never going to get the respect he once did here because every corner of the most pivotal places in rap have been fully put on Team Kendrick, which I mean, if you don't believe me, just look at the charts where Luther and Not Like Us are overtaking every new Drake record, and even way older Kendrick songs have more motion than the new stuff Drake is doing. And beyond just Kendrick Lamar, in addition to him, as the rap charts are also being ran by people like Tyler the Creator and Doechii, compared to the landscape that allowed Drake to get away with the antics he was always used to. The culture really has been shifting right before our eyes, and we are seeing multiple artists rise to new peaks directly off the moment Kendrick has opened up in terms of how rap is being seen by more people than it ever has. And really, when Kendrick Lamar goes...
As much as I want to get it to Kendrick for that, I would Kendrick situation for Drake. Because remember, there was a time, and I believe it was, I don't know what year, 2023, I think there was a time where rap was not charting, basically. I think in the US it just wasn't charting. And the thing is, I feel like some people just got to the point where they're oversaturated, that there's certain sounds are oversaturated, and it's like they're tired of it. You know what I mean? As much as they want to go online and say it sounds good or what the case may be, the reality is, you know what I mean? If you're not buying the music or streaming the music, but let's just say buying, because the reality is, if the industry was to go back to buying physical copies, I reckon we'll really see who's really at the top. You know what I mean? Because if they're trying to say 250, or how does it work? 120,000 streams or plays equals to one sell. How you work that out? How? You understand? This ain't to discredit Kendrick. Don't ever get that twisted, because again, I'm seeing the influence. Get me? You can't rig the game. You try to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. People are streaming. People are playing a lot. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like me, myself. You know how many times I play Kendrick's music? I try to hold myself back from playing that a lot still, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep it moving. Let's go.
National tour, and we see him push live hip-hop performances to a new level. Between Drake making so much of his tour about moments like these to all of the other cringe antics about how he is responding to the Kendrick Lamar beef as a whole, I don't want to hear anything from Drake fans about how Kendrick is still performing records like Not Like Us and Euphoria, because after the Super Bowl especially, we have seen that both of those records have become way bigger moments than a rap beef could ever represent. And also, as Drake is still trying to drag these records and change their perception with his pathetic paperwork, really in a way, this back and forth is still going on in just a different way. And so now when it comes to Drake realizing with little moments like these that he is better off running away from Kendrick Lamar and every major hip-hop region here as a whole, which based on the reception of his new album, which has been terrible, and Not Like Us reaching #1 there after the Super Bowl may even include the 6th at this point, we should expect Drake to only continue to stay as far away from the renaissance that is starting to emerge in rap music here, as even he's realizing that it's really over for him and everything he used to get away with. And really just putting into perspective where Drake's spiral is leading him to this point, which really just going from the energy of this beef to literally running away from it all is just so real in of itself. Specifically, what we are seeing that is more telling than anything is the fact that Drake is headlining Wireless Festival during all 3 of its nights, which once...
See, I knew he had to mention this at some point. And I didn't mention this earlier. I said it, and see, look, yeah. And you see how early in the stream I was mentioning about Jay and me, and I've got no respect for him. And call whatever, he may not know me, I don't care. But like, you know what I mean? That was so mad. Why'd I say it like that? Like, I don't care. But if you're trying to show up and say you're part of the man, then that let me know how you don't respect yourself. You let someone belittle you in your own country. All right, Fez, technically he's Nigerian, you know what I mean? But like, at the same time, you let someone disrespect you in your own country, yeah? And you're saying he's a headliner and you're a special guest. How many times have you been a special guest when he's, you know what I mean? Like, allow it, man. Allow it. It's different if Drake is the headline for one day, like Drake playing up there, Summer Walker. See, look, that's a different situation, right? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Although Summer Walker should be a headline as well. But all right, cool. That's fine. I think so. And then you got Drake, special guest, Burna Boy and Vybz Kartel. Burna Boy shouldn't be a special guest either. Like, Burna Boy should not be a special guest. I don't care. Nor should Vybz Kartel, especially Vybz Kartel. People want to go see Vybz Kartel. I don't care what nobody says. People want to go and see Vybz Kartel. They want to see him. That's why that sold out. Especially for that day, they want to see Burna Boy, they want to see Vybz Kartel. They don't necessarily want to see Drake. Drake is just, all right, cool, whatever. Yeah? If it really just sell out, then it's because of vibes. Yeah? The man, them, all right, cool. I would say, all right, cool. You can kind of get away with it if it sells out. Be like, yeah, it's because of me. Yeah? But then Summer Walker. Most people want to see Summer Walker because look at when this is this. It's in the summer, like in July. You know what I mean? So it's like they want to cruise in the name summer. They want that summer vibe, even though she does R&B and that. Like, they want that vibe in the summer, and she got bangers as well. So here's what I'm saying. the reality is this. It kind of, I still don't understand it. Why would they make him a headline three nights? 3 nights. Furthermore, he's been headline for Wireless Festival on what? Excuse me. On many different occasions within 20 years of this existence of this festival. Why is he the headline for 3 times? Listen, I've just seen. Wow, I just seen something. Anyway.
Once again, is really showing that running away is becoming the new norm for Drake and that he is going to continue to hide out and, let's face it, perform and be a part of lower stakes events than he ever has. Because even with Drake performing at a music festival 3 nights in a row, when you understand the context behind this, this is another admission of Drake realizing he is done and that his career will never be the same. Because for the longest time possible, Drake was turning down and was completely against the idea of doing music festivals as he felt he was bigger than them as a whole, no matter which one we were talking about. And so again, seeing how Drake turned down Rolling Loud multiple times, who did actually create the idea of him playing all 3 nights in a row in the first place, and seeing him now rush to do an event like this, is just showing how desperate he is to try and create moments where his career seems like it will be in a better place than we all currently see. But really, with Drake this Wireless Fest specifically, as we are currently see Drake go on a petty tour as well, where he is trying to get back at the people who dissed him or who in some shape or form.
I'm gonna call it a crying tour, bro.
Of getting Rolling Loud, as he did take their original idea of him doing 3 nights with 3 different set lists in a row, and is using it for one of their competitors here. And now the reason why Drake would be doing this against them is because if we remember, Future and Metro did hint at what was coming there when they previewed Like That on stage, which Travis Scott was also there and super excited about. And I mean, with all of this, as we are now at the point where Kendrick Lamar has managed to not just win the culture over and show that he is the best hip-hop artist, but that he is also running the charts and pushing hip-hop to new levels, which we are seeing as the hype builds up for his Grand National Tour. And of course, at the same time, Drake is pretty much in hiding, where he is trying to win back fans, but also be super petty to all the people who dissed him, which we are seeing as this entire tour he is currently on is really a response to everything that Kendrick Lamar has done, and how that's affected his career in the places where he has built it the most. Overall, with us now seeing the aftermath of the beef these two have had with albums, tours, and numbers, and one is clearly winning all 3 of these categories, and the other is not just losing, but it's not even close. Right now, we are starting to truly see the full impact of rap's biggest beef, and as Drake is reinventing just how much a can lose, he's got to get out of here with these little disses that just make him look worse. And going forward,
hey yo, man said, man's reinventing on different ways you could lose. Listen, rude.
Kendrick Lamar really doesn't even need to say a single thing to him again. with Drake still trying to continue this beef in so many ways. As really these disses and moments are just Drake crashing out over the fact that he has lost it, there is no way around it. And I'm sure if it was up to him, he still would want to get attention from Kendrick Lamar because that does a lot more for him than his own music will. All in all, as this entire loser's lap that he is taking is seemingly going to continue for quite some time, and no matter what happens, Drake is not going to change his ways. Just get ready to see him do more and more of this, and as a result, ruin more of his legacy and reputation in the process. And so now with all this said, let me know. What do you think of Drake's latest move to try and discredit Kendrick Lamar? Do you think this is amongst his worst? And going forward, what do you think about Drake running as far away from Kendrick and everything going on near him as a whole? And do you think in the end of this, him going this far and trying to get back fans in these other places will help him? Or do you think it's going to work against him in the long run? I can't wait to hear what you have to say about all of this, and if you made it to this point in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and it has never been more needed because these Drake fans are angry and don't want anyone to know what's actually going on with him and hip-hop as a whole for that matter. And now, if you want to see how in this time, one of the reasons Drake is so mad at Kendrick Lamar is because those first week numbers for SSS for You are not looking good, and if anything, they're looking pretty terrible and are the biggest indicator that everything is over, which is why Drake is still really getting more angry at Kendrick Lamar at this point as a whole. Check out the suggested video.
Alright, that's a fantastic hip hop. For real. Let's see what people are quickly saying in the comments. Let's see. Alright. Once the lame, always the lame. You think Kendrick hates Drake? Well, let me introduce you to a YouTuber who goes by the name Fantastic Hip Hop. Hey, yo, for real, I don't think he hates him. I think he despises him. No, I'm playing. Now, when it comes to Drake, I mean, all right, so let me get this straight. The short king from Compton with Balls of Steel said Drake's name publicly while staring at the camera. Meanwhile, Aubrey still won't say Kendrick's name. His fans will, but not him. But Drake's the real tough one. Drake fans are tougher than him. So actually, the famous actor he wants knew. The famous artist, no, it's actor. The famous actor he once knew is looking paranoid and not spiraling. Get me? I can. Hold on. Drake doing wireless festival 3 nights. No, forget that. Put this way. That he truly is making Kendrick's lyrics age very well. You know what I mean? Like, very well. He's spiraling. You know what I mean? It's like, what at some point, you just have to be like, you know what? It is what it is. Just like, he doesn't need to do all this stuff. Or does he? It's like, man's 40, bruv. Anyway, let's react to this situation with 50 Cent. 50 Cent clowns Rick Ross and Little Meat for linking up after dissing him at Floyd Mayweather's party. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button. Let's go. My name is Voletta, aka Alkebulan Trust. Name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions, like this one here. So yeah, man, let's go. There was something else I wanted to do after. I'm gonna make sure I'm on time.
YouTube chicks.
Okay,
you know what to do, chicks.
So let's hit Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Was Lil Meech being disloyal to 50 Cent? Or is it fair game at this point? This whole Rick Ross versus 50 Cent.
The question is, if he's asking that question, the answer is yes. I want to break it down as simple as this. The reality of life is this. If you look at what 50 has done for Little Meech, or let's just call him Demetrius Flannery Jr. Demetrius Flannery Jr., right? He became, because I remember at first he was trying to rap, wasn't really working. I saw him on a particular platform, like, what is he doing on there? And then I'm like, cool, whatever, that is what it is, right? And obviously that person pays for guests, so you know what I mean? And obviously with his dad being in jail, what else do you want him to do? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else that he could do. And his uncle's in jail, was in jail at that point as well. What else do you want him to do? Right? So he's still just trying to find his feet. Like, he's trying to learn what career path he takes. 50 comes along and helps this guy's career to be like, not only help him to play his dad in a TV show, but he puts him in acting classes where he can actually audition for other stuff and get acting jobs. Now, did he need to do that? No. And 50 Cent has bailed him out on several occasions for different other stuff. Like, I've seen it even before this whole thing just went haywire. So it's like, I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit like, you know what I'm saying? It's getting a little bit like, what do you want him to do? Like, first of all, it's, you know, the dad, like, his dad, basically jealous. I'll keep all the way a buck. Demetrius Senior is jealous of his son's fame. Call it what you want. He's jealous. He's jealous. And you know how sometimes if someone is jealous, they do things and say things that, even if that they want it, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, there are ways, because you can't tell me he ran out of money. If he ran out of money, then you just say, you know what, Fifth, hold me down for a bit. Get me. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to go run anywhere. I don't say nothing else, but let's go.
50 Cent versus Lil Meech versus Big Meech situation is playing out just like a movie. And I'll tell you what, you guys, it's definitely not a good movie. Now, after Ricky Rose and Lil Meech linked up last night, which, by the way, they linked up at Floyd Mayweather's birthday party, who you guys know is also an op of 50 Cent. How fucking ironic is that, you guys? Now, I'm not sure if Ross and Meech knew they were going to run into each other, but it definitely made for an interesting video. Rick Ross put up this video last night on his Instagram page of him and Lil Meech. This is very interesting because we saw Lil Meech say fuck Rick Ross on the text message he sent to 50 Cent. Now, I'm sure 50 conquer. Rick Ross is not only working with, but he's also helping out his dad, Big Meech. So I'm sure 50 Cent was hoping that Rick Ross would see the text from Lil Meech saying fuck him, and that would be enough for Rick Ross to stop rocking with Big Meech. But unfortunately for 50 Cent, the plan did.
I don't even think that was the plan. I don't think 50 has any plans in regards to this. I think as soon as he saw that happen, he's like, you can go, and so can your son too. Simple as that. And a show itself can go too. Southwest T already did something mad like that. Do you know what I mean? He can go too. He warned him as what, like, how many think, you know, look, I don't think you understand. 50, obviously, yeah, he cares about his brand, his products and stuff like that. I'm not saying BMF series is his brand, but it definitely is his product by being an executive producer of the show, right? But what I'm trying to say is, you have to pay attention to how things are. If someone does you a massive favor, because think about it, that show could have made Demetrius, in fact, or make the Flannery brothers in general, and also the sons, or especially the son, Demetrius Flannery Jr., more famous, and also not only more famous, but more money, because the storyline could be stretched out to different spin-offs. That was what was being talked about. There was going to be spin-offs. Get me? There was going to be a spin-off in Atlanta, or there was going to be a spin-off in again in Detroit. There was going to be a spin-off in, I think they had one in, going to be one in Miami, I think it was, and I think there's going to be another one in, was there one in New York? I can't remember. Just the places, the main key places that Demetrius Senior, that BMF were in, basically, because they've done, like, they're a big deal when you think about that. You know what I mean? So I get it, because even the Officer Ricky, I'll call him Officer Ricky, like he made a song, I think a big meat, Larry Hoover. I, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. Maybe, but then it makes sense. A CEO or an ex-CEO and a rap. Apparently he's a rap. I don't know. I don't know the paperwork. I'm saying allegedly, and I'm just joking. You know what I mean? CEO and a rap. It just makes sense. Anyway, no, all jokes aside though. No, all jokes aside. Loyalty is a big thing, and if you show disloyalty in any shape or form, and you know what I mean, it's not the case of being bitter, it's not a case of being upset or emotional. It's just loyalty is a big thing. It's a major thing, and if you don't think it is, then you've got no principles. And in life, you know what I'm saying, like good things come to those who got loyalty and respect. Even if those who disrespect and are disloyal and good things come to them, eventually that doesn't hold on as much as those who are loyal. I've seen that with my own two eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like I see in other situations. You know what I mean? It's good to be loyal and show respect. You know what I mean? Genuine respect, genuine loyalty. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep moving.
And did not work. Ross and Meech were spotted last night having a conversation, which a lot of people thought wasn't a good look from Lil Meech. A lot of you guys said, yo, Lil Meech, you gotta be careful, bro. Rick Ross is using you as a pawn on his chessboard right now. Not only does he not care about you, but this is all a play to get at 50 Cent. The person that you idolized, the person that you looked up to, and also the person that you're also trying to be cool with. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, man. The optics look crazy. You basically have two grown-ass men using other people to get each other pissed off. Now, 50 Cent saw the link up between Rick Ross and Lil Meech and he clowned it. 50 said, tell your pops, I'ma look out. What's the address? I'ma send some wings over there. Clearly trying to make a Rick Ross fat joke and also trying to say that Ross doesn't have money for them. But I can't even lie to you guys, man. This response from 50 is kinda sad. I feel like at this point, you said your piece. When are you eventually going to move on and stop bothering these guys? I think 50 Cent might be in his feelings a little bit watching Lil Meech and Rick Ross link up. Just last week, Lil Meech was in your text messages trying to get in your good graces. Then a week later...
No. I don't think it's his feelings. I don't think it's feelings. I think that's a wrong response either. You have to understand, how do you want him to respond? How should he respond? What would you do? How would you respond? And I get it. I know some people be like, oh, they're two grown men, this, that, and the third. It's the case of, at the end of the day, it's not necessarily Demetrius Flannery Jr.'s fault. This is all Demetrius Flannery Sr.'s fault. Had he not linked up with Officer Ricky, we would not be in this situation. That's just facts. Now, I don't even know what to say. It's so magic because I'm like, this situation, does it look disappointing? Does it look sad? Of course it does. But the reality is, at the end of the day, 50 Cent is going to respond how he wants to respond. And if you want to say he's in his feeling, that's on you. But I'm just seeing it from a loyalty and respect thing. If you show no loyalty, that's on you. And again, it's at Floyd Mayweather's party. Again, you know what I mean? That the Little Meech was like best just basically avoiding any situation where you're going to bump into Officer Ricky. But it's kind of difficult when some connects are the same. It is kind of difficult. But we see where this goes. I still feel like 50 is going to... I don't know. I feel like 50 is still going to help Little Meech. I still think that. I still think that. I don't know. I could be wrong.
You see him trying to intentionally hurt you. The worst part is, even if 50 Cent had a little spot in his heart where he was trying to forgive him, now he knows that's not even an option anymore. For all we know, he could have been trolling for the last month, just trying to make sure that the next episode of BMF has high ratings. But now that Lil Meech done crossed the line, you gotta go back and tell the executives, nah bruh, it is no more BMF. That's it, I'm done. Listen man, let's all hope that Rick Ross has a very big plan for them. I'm sure 50 Cent, being as petty as he is, he's probably going to blackball Lil Meech right now. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think 50 should just move on from this whole situation? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
He's not that type of guy. Remember, Irv Gotti tried to blackball 50, and look where, you know what I mean? So I don't see that happening, and I could be wrong, but I don't see that happening. I just see what I see happening is, you know what I mean? He's going to link up with him again. He's going to basically be a father to. He basically, what 50 Cent's so petty that he could still try to be a father to Demetrius Flannery Jr. rather than his own son, Marquise. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it because I feel like the optics are different. I get it, but yeah, let's just keep it moving, man. Let's see what people are saying. Most definitely did that already. You know that already. The world don't revolve around 50. Damn, Sam. But y'all fall for this big crap every time. That man is a lonely man. I ain't gonna lie. I won't lie. You know what I mean? If you don't understand this is what 50 Cent. This is what 50 Cent do. This ain't nothing new. Fez, it's definitely not a good movie. Actually, it's entertaining. So that is good. The art of war to overwhelm and attack your enemy continuously. So I was meant to read that like that. But anyway, I was just reading. Anyway, I want to put this. Fifth is so petty that we do not know what the real next move is and what the real intention is. But I will say this. Loyalty and respect is everything. And if you don't have none, then that says everything about you. You know what I mean? If you don't have none of those, it says everything about you. All right? Oh, do you know what? What else I'm gonna react to as well now? Okay, the next one. You know, I'm gonna do the Mark Dark one, the BMF, Public Razor King one tomorrow. So now we're gonna react to why I stopped supporting Chelsea Football Club. I'm gonna try and be quick as possible because I've been online for quite some time, and I don't like being online for that long. I'll be honest with you. All right, so where I left off, I was playing something here. Let me see if I can actually find it. In fact, firstly, let's go here. Hold on. Because basically, what we want to find out the. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reaction. My name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, especially if you're a Chelsea fan. Even if you stop supporting Chelsea at some point, the youngest one, well done. They won 2-0. Smile like that, or you know they won. You know what I mean? You know they won. All right, so basically, there was something I saw the other day. Directors. Let me see. I think it was this. What did I type in? I typed, We need to find what we need to do. Club personnel. There you go. Club personnel. All right. So basically, we need to get to the heart of this problem, right? The heart of the problem. We need to get to the depth of this problem, because the reason why I stopped supporting Chelsea, because it's like you have to understand there's levels to this thing. Yeah, we need to understand. All right, we now know Roman Abramovich had to sell. All right, for that, what type of reasons. So now watch this. Yeah. So we have to find out who really owns this club. What does it mean? Because I'm hearing about the protest, and I'm like, what do people really want? Do you know what I mean? Do they want the blue coat out? But if they want blue coat out, then what does that mean? Or do you want to change in the way that they're doing business? No, what does that mean? That means if you want to change the way they're doing business, that means you've got to find a way to. We need like a group of fans, yeah, with ex-team members, yeah, especially with John Terry and John Obi Mikel and Petr Cech. I need Petr Cech to come back. But like, I'm saying these three guys, and even Thiago Silva, but like, these people come in and every month, hold a meeting and discuss exactly what's going on with the club and the direction it's going in. You know what I mean? Like, and knowing the players that we actually generally want and need. And obviously, the manager has to have the final say in terms of the players they actually need. Because it feels like, we'll get into this, but it feels as though the manager is a puppet, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, we call Enzo Maresca, like, I call Enzo Maresca being a Pinocchio, bruv. I call man being a Pinocchio. You know what I'm saying? So let's see who Geppetto's on. Let's see who the Geppetto's on. Chairman is Todd Boehly. Does he have the final say? Nah. He's just the chairman. The chairman doesn't always have the final say. That's just business. If you know about the field of business, then you know that's true. All right, so the directors, Bahad Abali, Jose Felicano, Mark Walter, Hans-Jörg Weiss, Jonathan Goldstein, which I found out earlier, this guy supports Tottenham Hotspur. He supports Tottenham Hotspur. He does not have the best interest of the team at heart. He doesn't. He doesn't care. I've seen the video. We may play it, we may not. It depends. But he doesn't have the best interest of the team at heart. Simple and plain. All right. Everyone, the names I'm mentioning, if they all need to be on the same board, which they are, right? When I say same board, they need to be on the board of. We need to be number one. We need to be number one. And you got to do everything possible to be number one. Obviously, within reason, in terms of finances, don't get it twisted, PSR and all that stuff there. But you're telling me, anyway, Barbara Charon, Lord Daniel Finkelstein, OBE. I don't know why I say OBE. Forget that OBE thing. If you know, you know. James Pade, or Pad, and then David Barnard. Those are the directors, yeah? Do they have the final say? No. Other personnel, President and Chief Operating Officer, Jason Gannon. Does he have the final say? No. Chief Executive Officer for Chelsea Women, Aki Mandar. They're doing a wonderful job for Chelsea Women. I'll give them that. So can they not do the same for Chelsea Men? Just saying. Director of Football Operations, David Bernard. Let me see something. I swear I saw his name somewhere else. Yeah, the directors. Cool. All right. The question is, what does he know about football? If you're a director of football operations, what does that mean? What does that mean? All right. Next, life president. Okay, that doesn't even mean anything. Rest in peace to is it Richard Attenborough? You know David Attenborough, the guy. You know David Attenborough, the guy who does the documentary for the documentary for like animals and stuff like that. Get me? That's his brother and that. You know what I mean? So rest in peace to him as well. Still, get me? So it's good that they actually still kept his name there as well. I can show some respect there. Vice presidents: Joe Hominy, Anthony Reeves, Alan Spence, and now here's the interesting part: ownership. Ownership. The investors holding a significant interest as defined. Excuse me. All right. I've got a few minutes to speak on this particular subject. We might have to do part 4. I can't even lie. Anyway, ownership. The investors holding a significant interest as defined in the Premier League rules. All right. In Chelsea Football Club are Todd Boehly, Blue Investment Holding Parents LP. What does that mean? Who are the names involved with Blue's Investment Holdings Parent LP? Then there's also Mark Walter. Blue's Investment Holdings Parent LP is the investment vehicle of certain funds, the Clear Lake Funds, managed, sponsored, or advised by Clear Lake Capital Group LP. Blue Investment Holdings Parent LP and relevant Clear Lake funds are ultimately controlled by CCG Global LLC, which in turn is ultimately controlled by Jose E. Feliciano and Fahad Ekbahali. So, what does that tell you? From everything, and you can leave the answer in the comment section below. From everything I'm reading, that 100% looks like Todd Boehly don't have a say. He may think he has a say, but he doesn't. The ultimate people that have a say is these people here. Those are the real owners. They have full control. Now you may say, okay, yeah, but Todd Boehly and Mark Walter, blah blah. No, Todd Boehly is the face of the ownership, but it's these two here. It is these two here, Jose E. Feliciano and Fahad Ekbahali. Those are the current owners. You got to hold them accountable. You got to hold them accountable. So when I look at it and I'm like, okay, I need them to do a press conference. You see the same way that Enzo Maresca does a press conference with the Chelsea backboard and all that stuff there? You know what I mean? These two need to do a press conference in front of fans and the media, especially. In fact, no, forget the media could be there as well, cool, whatever, but the fans especially. And explain every decision they make, but also the fans have to ask the questions. And if they don't give a straight answer, they will have to make sure that they give a straight answer and hold them accountable for every decision they make. You want us to be number one? You want us to be the best? You want us to be making money? Then you have to make sure that we are number one and we are competing for trophies. And the only way to really truly compete for trophies and also make sure that we get sponsorship money, the high amount of sponsorship money, is by qualifying for Champions League, at least finishing first. I'm saying at least finishing first. And then once you finish first, do you know what I mean? You get that investment vehicle, so you don't have to use funds from Clear Lake Capital or whatever, or from any other investment vehicles. Because it's coming, do you know what I mean? The money is coming. Like, obviously, I don't know how to run a football club, I'll be honest. Yeah? I've never run a football club in my life. But, you know, maybe one day, who knows? However, the reality is, one thing I do know is you can allocate funds for certain things. You understand? You've got to be self-sufficient. And that's one of the ways to make it self-sufficient. That's my take on that. And quickly, yeah, because I don't want to spend too much on this particular subject. Because I've got something else to react to as well. So it's like, if you think about the situation, when you look at it, and you look at it from another angle, like there is this saying that they in fact, no. I was gonna say something, but no. I'm gonna say something, but before I get into that, let's continue. And I've got to remember that I have to continue because in part 2 I kind of cut this off. Let me see if I can actually find it. Okay. Let's see if I can go to it. Okay. Wasn't meant to do that, but we're here. All right, so if you but yeah, make sure you hit the like button, by the way. Actually, let me not tell you because I keep saying it. I will end up mentioning it. Nope, that needs to stay on. That needs to stay on. That needs to stay on. I need to make sure that actually says it. If you can actually stomach this to the end. Because maybe if you watched me last time, you might have saw it, but I've got to make sure that it's shown. So when I do edit it, people can see it. That's what I'm thinking. To the end, and okay. I just realized something. We will react to. Hold on, it's gonna be after this as well. Don't get it twisted. About Cole Palmer, I'm doing things in segments. All right. Hold on.
It's because they need to know that yes, they've come in, they've bought this football club. They've bought it in the sole purpose of what? Winning, being successful, not making profits, mate. No, not making profit. No. It's about winning. It's about winning trophies. Chelsea Football, if you buy Chelsea Football Club and thinking you are here to make profit, no, mate, you can fuck off. You can fuck off because this club is about winning trophies.
But ultimately, what we're trying to build is a long-term sustainable business that can accrete in value significantly. And that means a lot more than just winning or losing at the pitch. That's important.
Right.
As a brand, as a media property, as a team, as a club. But we're also trying to establish and build or put in place the right building blocks to have a great business, kind of in 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. And a lot of the work that we're doing is behind the scenes trying to do.
For it, I think one, if done well, you could make money on each specific enterprise. I think what Jerry's done, Blitz, Ian, you guys have done, you bought well, you're going to make money on this specific investment. 2, if done right, if you use data, if you're thoughtful about this global market for talent and access to talent.
And that's the thing. It's not about using data. Don't get twisted. Data is good now and again, yeah. But these guys are using data in the wrong way in terms of finding talent, and do you know what I mean? Or not necessarily. Put it this way: when it comes to sports when it comes to human beings, and you're using young people, especially. The problem is this: if they haven't had a substantial amount of game time in a club that you're trying to buy them from, let's say at least 2 to 3 seasons, that should be the bare minimum. The bare minimum should be them playing for 2 to 3 seasons. Bare minimum, yeah? If they're under 21. Yeah, if you're trying to buy them and they're under 21, the bare minimum should be they should have at least 3 seasons wrapped up under their belt at professional level. At bare minimum. Bare minimum. And all right, I get it. And some cases there are that wonder kids that do their thing, but even that term wonder kid is so oversaturated. I want to use it's overused. I remember when they tried to say Bertrand Traore was a wonder kid. You know what I mean? Look where he is now. No disrespect. I mean, he's doing bits up in the Africa Cup of Nations. I can't even lie still. No. Yeah, him and Gael Kakuta as well. You know what I mean? They were known as wonder kids, but did they even get a chance at Chelsea Football Club at first team? No. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's before these owners took over. I'm just using them as an example. But even if you look at like, for example, right? How are you buying someone like that troll David Fofana, right? And he's a striker. He's doing bits in, I think, where was it? Was it somewhere in Norway? I can't even remember now. And how you taking him from there? And then he's saying one of these people he looked up to is Didier Drogba, and then he barely even gets a chance to show that why Didier Drogba is one of his favorite players. And it's like, and don't get it wrong, he has the potential to be similar to Drogba, but if we don't give him the actual real chance to prove himself, then what's the point in buying him in the first place? Oh look, now he goes on loan, but now he has to come back because he had to come back because he's injured. But yet we need a striker. Like, other than that, it's like there's so many things I can say, man. So many things I can say in regards to that. You can't just buy talent based on data, basically. There's so many aspects to it. Football also relies on skill, but also, like, anyway, I won't get into it. But they will learn one way or the other. They will learn.
Talent that's not effectively done through a draft, an NFL draft or an NBA draft, or the extensive college or baseball farm system, which I would attribute as a multi-club effectively model. You can actually capture, acquire, retain, sign talent, and monetize talent. So I think there's a talent, arbitrage opportunity that exists. And
that tells you exactly. Remember what we said. It seems as though the head of Barney, whatever his name is, he is one of the key players I say key players, but key persons when it comes to the ownership who has the final say into what happens with Chelsea Football Club. He's the person. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? He is that final. And Enzo Fernandez, all right, cool, fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, let me give him some credit for that. We'll get into the players that they've signed, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, come on, man.
For an AC Milan or Chelsea, it's the perfect pathway, right, of developing talent, whereby you don't have to spend crazy money on payroll. There's teams in the Premier League that spend 10% of what the top 5-6 teams spend on payroll. We hired a coach away from Brighton. We think they're one of the best runs teams in the Premier League.
Brighton. Brighton. As in Brighton, Hove, Albion. The team that beat us twice. The one that knocked us out of the FA Cup in the 2024 to 2025 season. And then a few days later, I don't even want to use the word, but you know what I mean? They did more damage in the Premier League than they did in the FA Cup. Look, I'm not being funny, but the reality is this. You can't try and, I get it. From a business perspective, I get it. And I don't want to ever feel like I'm just ranting or going on about this for do you know what I mean? But the reality is, you cannot ever say you want to be like this person, but then you want to be like this person, and you want to be like this person. Or you see it's good to draw inspiration from other teams, but the only reason why Brighton are doing what they're doing and being successful at doing what they're doing is because they know where they are. Excuse me. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Next season they could end up being like Nottingham Forest and shocking people by hitting top 4. Who knows? And you have to understand, this is not to be funny, and this is not to disrespect other clubs, but the reality is, this was a forced sell. Chelsea were doing well before the forced sell. Yes, okay, fair enough. There were some games where they were a bit like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just football sometimes, isn't it? Sometimes you just go through those little blips. But other than that, we were doing fine with Thomas Tuchel as manager, right? And so much so that, you know what I mean? I feel as though when it comes to certain managers, they know what they're doing, bro. Like when they got that mentality, the winning mentality was already there. It was there because of the ownership. Like if the ownership has that mentality to want to win on and off the field, then he will show with his actions. You understand? He will show it will show with the action. Everyone, you will feel that energy. The fans will feel it. But it's so interesting how I make this type of video why I stopped supporting Chelsea, and obviously this is the third part. But it's like it so happens to be. It's funny when I did the first one, I didn't know anything about the protest. I honestly didn't. I knew nothing about it, but we're here now.
Founder owner is a sports game background. He spends 10% of the payroll, wins almost as much, right? And is a very stable mid-market, mid-table, very profitable club, right? So I think if you apply.
Okay, listen. First of all, you want to be a multi-level, multi-club system, right? Does Brighton have that? If they do, fair enough. But they're not winning trophies, are they? The only one that you can really compare that you want to look up to, irony is, you know what I mean? Anyway, I say look up to, but where man's it doesn't matter. Look, the reality is, Man City they are that team that you really want to say, okay, they've got multi-clubs, they've got a multi-club system, which is good, it's well run. Let's see how they do their thing. Because it's funny, because like again, Man United were known as one of the most successful clubs in England, yeah, and especially in the 90s, especially, right? Peter Kenyon was part of helping Man United maintain their success. Do you know what happened? Do you want to know what happened? When Romeo de Bruyne became owner, guess who became chairman? Peter Kenyon from Manchester United. Do you know why that is? Because he knew the direction, or was he a football director? I can't remember. I think he was a chairman. I can't remember. But either way, he was part of the reason why Chelsea became successful and helped continue to build that winning mentality and what it took. Do you know what I mean? You hire the best personnel. That's what you do. You don't do like I'm just maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Some of that IP into developing talent, but keeping your talent, again, not subject to arbitration.
We had that.
Not subject to.
Listen, we had that youth development talent with the Cobham Academy. What did you do? You got rid of Neil Bath. You promoted him. I don't know what that promotion was called and why, but either way, cool. And I thought that was a good move to promote. Cool, whatever. But then, I think within a year, he left. I don't think he got sacked, but he left. But you know, when some people leave jobs, what tends to happen is because they either found something better elsewhere, or it's a family situation, or one of the main reasons why many people leave their jobs is because of the working environment that's no longer suited for them. And that's what they've been doing. They've been... Because didn't even Petr Cech left. You know what I mean? He helped us find Edouard Mendy. I know the last couple of months, he wasn't at his ultimate best, but it is what it is. He could have stayed at the club. Petr Cech could have helped make sure that he stayed grounded and make sure he gets back to his best. But at the end of the day, the reality is you can't really function as a team if certain key players are being pushed out of the club. That's just me. I'm not just saying that because he's a Chelsea legend. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that as just pure fact. You know what I mean? But the whole development of the youth, in terms of in that sense, we had the youth development. We had Cobham, yeah, Cobham graduates. Yeah, you want to sell the graduates. You want to sell those from the academy because they're pure profit. You sold Conor Gallagher for what reason? That guy didn't necessarily want to go. You sold Ian Mutson, who signed a new deal, then you sell him the next season anyway. Again, for pure profit. And then you're going to sell Trevor Chalobah. I know he did poorly against Brighton, but do you know what I mean? I still feel like he needs at least a few more games on his belt to make sure that he's fully confident. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, what's the point of playing for a club that you know you're no longer gonna be there next season anyway? I don't know, man.
Certainly subject to free agency, but the model of 6, 7, 8 year contracts earlier, based on players you've retained who have market value.
Do all the 6, 7, 8 year contracts for you to sell them the next month. I mean, the next 6 months. Get out of it, man.
Third inning of that of teams, leagues, all of us and others are looking at different markets, making bets in different markets. You mentioned, Todd, if they have an academy, they have a farm team in Uganda, right? So I think looking at Africa as a market with, just an untapped amount of talent close to Europe, time zone-wise close to Europe, I think is interesting. And again, I think we're all kind of teetering at the surface of where this is going to go. Clearly, I think our approach was, it so happened, so because of a global conflict, Chelsea was available, and I think we thought we'd start with that, but
you heard that. Because of a global conflict, it just so happened that Chelsea was available.
I think what you've done with Blitz is not start with the large market club and frankly build a nice network of clubs that have cohesion and to have some symmetry. Where we've seen it not work is when people are buying clubs randomly, largely because it's there and it's for sale. And
exactly what you did, though.
By the way, even those guys have made money on it. Folks who've done that.
Exactly what you're doing.
But again, I think we're in the early days of it.
I hope that the Premier League takes a little bit of a lesson from American sports and really starts to figure out, why wouldn't we do a tournament, with the bottom 4 teams? Why isn't there an all-star game? I mean, people are talking about more money for the pyramid. MLB did their all-star game in LA this year. We made $200 million from, a Monday and a Tuesday. So, I think you could do a North versus South, all-star game for Premier League and fund whatever the pyramid needed very easily.
I didn't say that our target is top 4. The club never said me that the target is top 4.
Listen, this is the part where we're hearing and we're seeing with our own 2 eyes and our own 2 ears that Enzo Maresca is being a Pinocchio. I swear you can't make this up. Because it was literally today when I saw the press conference for the game against Aston Villa, where, you know what I'm saying? Where, it is what it is, man. Let's go.
When I signed here and I joined this club, the target was in 2 years playing Champions League, not in 1 year.
I am here to win titles, I'm here to win games, and as a result to win titles. This is what I demand of myself, so why should we now say anything different, that we want to win in 5 years or in 2 years or in 3 years? I don't know what's then. Now is the time.
But listen, it's not about tactics. It's attitude. It's attitude. Like the attitude, the desire, the determination, the mentality. That's what Chelsea is. And every coach that sits here and tells you otherwise, like, they're just full of shit.
Facts. Shout out to Emma Hayes. He may no longer be a Chelsea manager, but he's a Chelsea legend. Get me? Get me? She may be. Get me? She's a Chelsea legend, but trust me. He remembers when they won. Emma Hayes and Thomas Tuchel won was it the best manager of the year? One for the female, one for the men. Hey, what a time, man! What a time! And that was under the ownership of Roman Abramovich. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are, because it's very irritating that we've gotten this far. But anyway, let's keep it moving because I spent too much on here. What I'm going to do now is, while we're talking about Chelsea, by the way, part 3, this is part 3. Part 4 would be another day. Yeah, I know there's long parts, but it's what it is. I've got so much to say. So much to say. All right. So now we're going to react to Cole Palmer and Vybz Kartel. Get me? It's going to be a quick one. I can't even lie. The Teacher, Vybz Kartel, Cole Palmer up finally happens. And obviously,
England have love off yardy. Real bad man, no muggle in a shot. Straight jeans, cut off foot pants. Everybody.
Hold on. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Reacts. You can trust when it comes to all things reactions. My name is Versatile, aka Community. Listen, let me start again. By the way, my name is Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust Reacts. You can trust when it comes to all things reactions. All right, so today we're going to react to the Vybz Kartel linking up with Palmer. The two Palmers, you know what I'm saying? Get me? The two Yardies, you know what I'm saying? Even though Cole Palmer's from St. Kitts, you know what I mean? Anyway, so it's a full circle moment. Hang on. Hold up. Where's the sound?
England have love off yardy. Real bad man, no muggle in a shot. Straight jeans, cut off foot pants. Everybody have the axe when me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe when me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the axe when me get my clocks. England have love off yardy. Real bad man, no muggle in a shot. Straight jeans, cut off foot pants. Everybody have the axe when me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe when me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the axe when me get my clocks.
This is going viral again just because of the link up with Cole Palmer and Vybz Kartel. And it's such a good link up, yeah, because this could lead, this could lead to a collaboration with Clarks. No, I don't think you understand. This could genuinely lead to a collaboration with Clarks. Because do you know what? I'm talking about the footwear Clarks. When it comes down to the simple fact of the let's use the word popularity, and obviously Vybz Kartel is popular himself, don't get that twisted. Like I said, he to be the headline of Wireless Festival or any festival at this point. But like, you have to understand that Cole Palmer is basically right now he's the face of England. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if he's not getting first team minutes in England, but Thomas Tuchel will pick him. He will make sure he's first team. It's Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel used to be a manager for Chelsea, as you saw. You know what I mean? So it's like he's gonna pick him regardless. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if he's on form, he will pick him. If he's, you know what I mean, he will pick him. So you're gonna see that. I think that the international games in March. So yeah, there's that. Oh my days, how am I here to 11? Anyway, and then there's that situation, and then so obviously Clarks. Yeah, me. It just makes sense. I believe it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And that's the power of music as well. That's the genuine power of music, like good music, timeless music. Everybody wants to know where I get my clocks. And that was, anyway. Let's see what else people are saying. Get me? No, this is iconic. Cole Palmer really just linked up with Vast Cartel. Full circle moment. It really is. Palmer meets Palmer. But there was another thing, yeah. I'll probably, because of the timing and everything, I'll have to get into it tomorrow. I can't even lie to you still. Because of the timing of everything. Do you know what I mean? I'll get in it tomorrow. But anyway, because Cole Palmer, obviously that's what I'm gonna say. I feel like Cole Palmer he got his confidence back up. You know what I mean? Because before, yeah, he hasn't really been on form since December. I'll be real. Even though he scored against West Ham, he scored against Brighton and stuff like that. Like, not in the Premier League, but he scored in a FA Cup, I think it was. It's like, even though that happened, he hasn't really had like his form dipped. But I feel like, I don't know, just seeing that, I reckon he's going to be on form. There's a different level of energy, yeah, and confidence, energy booster you get when you meet your, I don't want to say idols because that's the wrong term, but when you meet your heroes. You know what I'm saying? And to meet someone like Vybz Kartel, you know what I mean? Did we ever think he was going to be released from jail, even though we keep saying free Vybz Kartel, free world boss, free world boss, free world boss? Especially what he was in jail for. And I know some people are going to be like, if this was done in Madueke, the players will be all over this. They're still going to be all over this. It's Cole Palmer, bruv. You know what I mean? What do you think? But it's fine. It's Cole Palmer. Like, I get what you're trying to say. And obviously, I mean, yeah, he may look white or Caucasian, but he's a ninja, all right? He's a ninja. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I want to say that. Let's just focus. All right, but yeah, he is black. His dad's black. So here's what it is, man. And he fully reps St. Kitts. He fully reps it. It's in his football boots. That's another thing. But let's move on. Let's focus on something different now, there was something else. Okay, that was it. Mobile Awards. All right. Everybody wants to know where I'm getting clocks. Everybody wants to know where I get my clocks. Anyway, by the way, my name is Voletta, aka the Alkebulan Trust name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And right now, we're reacting to the Mobile Awards 2025, the 4 highlights. I know I did it before, but it was kind of higgy. I can't even lie to you. It's what, like, you know what I mean? So let's see if we can find out more. So here, go to our. Okay, we need to find out where's the award in terms of last Mobile Awards. Mobile Fringe, History, Mobile Song, Mobilize Trust, Press. I want the 2025. Who won, bruh? Who won? I thought going to that website would be easier. I won't lie to you. Mobile Awards History. Okay. This is not helping. I won't lie to you. There you go. Was this it? Okay. It's not even coming up with what I was thinking. It's fine. So this is interesting. India Pollack and Eddie Caddy. It's a double yellow line. If you know, you know. Spice, Bashi, and Correct and Conan to ignite the 2025 Mobile Awards, which obviously they performed there. I thought going to their website would be a lot more easier, but I want like a full list. Do you know what I mean? Because before it wasn't the full list, because I feel like I missed out on particular names. I'm not going to their website. They can, yeah. Let's go to G.I.B Daily. Get me. All right, so Bashi Scorcher and Ordell and more win big at Mobile Awards 2025. The Mobile Award, all right, here we go. Full of list of winners. So, Best Male Act, Central C. Congratulations to Central C, aka Cent. Best Female Act, Darko. Best Newcomer, Ordeal. So. If you know, you know. Album of the Year, Being Poor is Expensive by Bashi. Give me a shout out to Bashi and that. Oi, nah, it's Bashi. Alright, so Song of the Year, Favorite Girl featuring Des Dior by Darko. So congratulations to Darko. Obviously, congratulations to Bashi. Let me not forget saying that. Video of the Year, which I'm going to react to another day, which is can I even say Her Man? Let's just say Her Man. I ain't gonna say, you know what I mean? By Eminetta. Best hip hop act, Bashi. Shout out to Bashi, aka Ashley Thomas. I listen anyway. Let's keep moving. Alright, so shout out to Bashi, man. Honestly. Best grime act, Scorcher, even though he didn't release anything last year, but we move. He deserved that win regardless, because he's been one of the after helping bring through is it R.I.P? Yeah. He deserved that win. Get me. Shout out to R.I.P, man. Best drill act is Poser. Best the best R&B and soul act is Odell. Makes sense. Best media personality is Night Baby Show. If you know, you know. Get me. Oh man. Night Baby Show, you know. Let's go. If you know, you know. Get me. Congratulations to them for real. Not just best podcast, it's literally best media personality. That's a different brand. Get me? The money's different now. Get me? They got new heights. They got a mobile award. Nah, hold on. The 90s baby. You know when you watch something from the like I won't say from the inception, but you could kind of like you know what I mean from the early days, and then see it just steadily grow. It's just proved that consistency, and obviously there's still more to their journey and that. But like, come on, man. But anyway, then the best African music act is Iris Star. Shout out to Iris Star. Best performance in TV show film is Jacob Anderson as Lewis in Interview with the Vampire. Okay. Maybe I needed to see the categories or not, because I didn't realize that. Anyway, best electronic dance music act. Star. How do you say her name to Star? Forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Best gospel act is Anatolia. Best jazz act is Ezra Collective. Best producer is Jules. We need P2J to win best producer at some point. At some point. I mean, if you're a Wizkid fan, you know he helps produce massive hits with Wizkid. So let's get this straight. He needs what? Hey, listen. What does he have to do, man? Best Caribbean music act, Sensia. Best alternative music act is Alt Black Era. Best international act is Iris Star. Mobile Paving the Way Awards is Denise Lewis. You know what I mean? And Best Mobile Impact Award is Vibes Cartel. All right, so yeah, man. So I swear, didn't they have a best hang on. Is that all there? They don't hold on. Mobiles. Wait. Winners. I'm gonna have to do a Wikipedia thing. You know, let's go Wikipedia. I know some people can make mistakes in Wikipedia, but okay, so best newcomer, song of the year. Video of the year. Best African act. Rem was included as well, and he didn't win. Nah. And he didn't win. Shally Poppy was included as well, and he didn't win. Odomore Black was, and he. It's funny because most people nominated are Nigerians anyway, so Nigeria still wins. Anyway. Michael, anyway, I didn't even come for that. I tried to look for something else. Best international act. Irish Star won best international act over Kendrick Lamar. Alright, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Despite the year Kendrick Lamar had, alright, cool. Get me? Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, so best. Nah. So you mean to say this person, no disrespect, yeah, Jacob Anderson won best performance in a TV and show and film, and you had Gets playing Crazy in Supercell, Jasmine playing Jack in Top Way, Just Tatego playing Taser in Supercell, Tosin Cole playing Michael in Supercell, and you know who he wasn't nominated? Oh wow. Nah, wait. Caroline, I don't want to butcher her name, even though she's also Igbo as well. But the person who played Noma in Power Book 2 Ghost was also nominated. And she didn't win. Superstar, either way, Superstar should have won. What are we talking here? Like, what are we genuinely talking here? But we move in it. We move. I'm disappointed, but we move. I'm disappointed, but we move. Right, even Nepo was part of the. Oh man, he'll win an award one day. But this is all of these are Jamaican, yeah. Best Caribbean music act. What about ones in Barbados? What about ones? Playing? I'm not even playing because the best African act, you have those from South Africa in there as well. You know what I mean? And one from Ghana. Like, oh man, look at me. Yeah, the best way to feed hunger is drink. I don't know if I got time to. In fact, you know what? Do I got time for it? Yeah, I've got. No, I don't have time for it. I've been on it way too long. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on all that. Get me? Well, let me know what your thoughts are. But yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Get me? Wait, I'm shocked, man. I'm really shocked. I'm shocked. Like, I'm genuinely shocked. What do you mean? Supercell didn't win no award. And they had the UK scene in a chokehold. Not even a UK scene. They had the culture of what you want to. They had people in a chokehold with Supercell. You can't even tell me nine. I'm not just saying it because of the South London thing. I'm just saying it is because, you know what I mean? Number one on Netflix for what? How many weeks? That show that won? Anyway, let me not moan or complain. Get me? Because people who I wanted to win also won. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hit the subscribe button. Get me. Until next time. Yeah.